Welcome to Brick Slingers, episode 40. I'm Nathan, the Brick Slayer, joined by my co-host today. We have Kim from Brick Outside the Box, and we have James from Brick Junkies.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing this week?
Hope everyone's having a good day. We are sponsored by brickfreedom.com, which you can use to sync your Bricklink and Brick Owl stores. So if you haven't checked them out, go check it out. It works wonderful for my store. And he's always adding new things. So that's brickfreedom.com.
Yeah, if you're not using Brick Freedom, you definitely need to go try it out because that is saving our ass when it comes to picking orders. I love it. My wife loves it. I don't pick the orders, she does, but she picked plenty of orders without it and swears by it now. If I decide to get rid of it, she'd probably just shut the store down and be like, the hell with this. I'm serious. She loves it.
Let's see who we got joining us.
I'm still hanging on to Brick Packer for right now.
Are you? You still using it?
Yeah.
Brick Packer works.
Yeah.
It does. I don't have many complaints.
Yeah.
I think I used it for about
and whistles. But it works. It does what I need it to do. So.
Yep. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
The way I see it.
I'm glad I switched over when I did because right about I think about this last week, maybe a week and a half ago, I saw some people talking about having problems with BrickSync again, where new colors were added or something was added to the database and BrickSync was not keeping up again. They needed somebody to go in and modify the software because it was kind of like out of date. So I'm glad I switched over when I did because otherwise I'd be dealing with that crap right now too.
Yeah, that'd be a pain.
Yeah.
Let's see who we got joining us today. We got 50 caliber brick. Says, so how's business for everyone? I'm sitting at 220 for the month so far, hoping it increases. Mine is better than last month, I believe. It's not great, but it's average. JT Brick says, I've been very strong, up 50% MTD over September and October, so I'm happy, but I'm also small potatoes. Sean says slowing down for him. What? Sean's always killing it.
Wow, Sean. It's crazy.
Kittenville says howdy. Says he's almost ready to upload 1,500 parts tomorrow. David says hi. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
15,000 parts.
I uploaded 30,000 in like 3 seconds one day.
Wow.
I just haven't parted them out yet.
Yeah, you did those 1,500. You didn't even part them out. You did the 1,500 piece kits.
Yeah, I'll show you what I got this week. Start off with that. So I did go to Walmart and I did buy like 20 of these because they were 58. I missed the Black Friday deal.
Oh, did you really? Well, Walmart was going on until midnight tonight.
Well, so online they're $30. In store they were 58. So I said, hey, will you price match? And they said, yeah. And I'm like, even if I buy more than one? And they said, yep. So I ended up buying 20 of them. And then they had to have the manager come approve it. And she had to enter her credentials like 3 times because of the huge discount I was getting.
Yeah, like, what the hell is this?
Went from 1,300 to 600. So
I would love to see that one.
That's nice. And then I went to a Marshall's and I got 23 of these. The Brickheads, the Halloween Witch, $4 a piece. So
Can't beat that.
I'm gonna give this one away because I parted all the rest out. So later in the show, I'll give that away.
I have a few of those, and I saw some at like TJ Maxx or something like that before Halloween.
Yep.
But they still wanted like $750, and I'm like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's when I seen them was before Halloween. So I thought it was the only Lego set they had. So I was like, well, I'll just swing in there after Halloween and see. And sure enough, they were half price for $4 because I think they were like $7.99 originally from there. But they told me that at the end of the month is when everything is clearanced the most. So it gets clearanced it gets marked down 4 times. So like the white sticker that's on here, because Marshalls and TJ Maxx is the same thing. They're owned by the company. If you look at their websites, they're identical. So they get the white sticker is the markdown regular price because they sell it for a little cheaper. Then it gets the red sticker, which is half price, and then it gets. I think the next one might be an orange sticker, which is like 75% off. And they told me the yellow sticker is the lowest it'll go, which is then like 50 cents. And she said like no one buys Lego in there. Like lots of times it goes that low. She says check them at the end of the month.
Really?
So I assume they mark them down like each week. So there's 4 weeks in the month. But yeah, check your Marshalls and TJ Maxx's. So they don't have a lot, but when they do though, they're usually a good deal.
Yeah, I've found some like sorry. I found some of the Unikitty and Toy Story and all of that. And quite a few of them last year, I guess it was.
Yeah, I found TJ Maxx currently has Ghostbusters, which I've never seen in the store, but they had some. But they were like not worth buying yet.
The Dimensions?
Yeah, I think it's a Dimensions one. It's like a minifig and then some small little build. But 50 caliber brick says check GameStop as well. GameStop carries Lego?
I didn't know that. Don't tell my man, I'll be in there all the time checking it out.
I knew they had a poly bag a long time ago when I think it was a Lego game came out or something. You'd get a free bag, and they had a bunch, but
No, they had a big clearance not too long ago, about 2 months ago, I think. In the Austin area, there might have been one store that had the sets, but it was way down south, and I didn't want to drive that far. So,
The other deal I got at Walmart this week, didn't get any Lego, but I got rocking chairs for $25 or $20.
That's the one your wife was painting?
Yeah, they were like 80, I think, and then they went on clearance for 45, and I was like, those are nice, like wooden rocking chairs. I was like, I'll wait till they're 20, and sure enough, they hit 20, and I got the last 4. So it's like sweet.
So what are you doing interesting this week? Anything?
Expanded my store.
I see that. It seems like things have shifted behind you. You have a whole bunch of empty drawers now. Why?
Because I was running out.
You're running out of room.
But I ran out of parts or stuff to part out. Besides these big sets I got to do.
You got like 80,000 parts sitting there. Start parting out, man.
I know. I made it through all those little clearance sets that I bought. I had the whole closet full. I finally got the last one.
Too.
Yeah, I do have like 5 single items left that I don't have doubles of, so I might just sell them on Facebook or something.
Yeah, we got a couple of kids up there like that too. It's like it's almost not worth parting them out when you only got 1 or 2.
Yeah, so I'll do a walk around in a little bit. Let's see here. I'm going to show you guys how to add a sticker on Brick Owl, because apparently nobody knows how, because I have to add them all for every set I part out. So I'm going to show you guys how it's done. Now, if you want to do it on Bricklink, I don't know how to do that. But I'll show you how to do it on Brick Owl. It's real easy, okay?
Well, you adding a sticker part or a sticker sheet?
Sticker sheet.
Okay.
Because every set I part out, for some reason, no one uploads the sticker sheet. So let me share my screen here.
Brick Owl, a lot of stuff that's missing. My list just keeps getting larger and larger of the stuff that doesn't match.
Yeah, mine does too. I kind of ignore it. I just like so what? I'll sell it on Bricklink. I don't care.
So this is the Brick Freedom. It's the same as a Brick Packer. They have the ones that don't match. But I had 4 pages the other day, and I went through and did all of them. And I'm down to 2 pages, or like 1.5, really. So I just paste in the Brick Owl ID number for these ones. All these sticker sheets I added to Brick Owl a couple days ago.
Do you have to go find them in Brick Owl?
So you have to upload a new image of it, because you can't use the Bricklink image. You got to use your own image.
Really?
So they can't say you stole it.
Oh, Jesus.
So
So you got to take a picture of it on your phone, email it to yourself, then sit on your computer, and then upload them all.
you got that right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send it here. I took a picture of it. I've tried to just copy the picture from Bricklink, and they're like, somehow they know.
Really?
Even though the picture looks identical. I was
What
like,
if you flip it upside down? What if you rotate it like 180 degrees?
yeah. I'm sure there's like a meta tag or something in it probably, and they can read where it came from. So, all right, let me edit this on my phone quick, and then I'll upload it. So you just take a picture with your phone, make sure it's like in a lighted area, and then crop it so you only have the sticker sheet. And then you just want to email it to yourself.
Now, are these for kits that you're parting out, the sticker sheets not in inventory?
Correct.
Okay.
All right, so I sent it to myself here. So we're going to go to Brick Owl. Now, the only numbers you need for this sticker sheet is the set number and the numbers that are printed on it. So it's quite easy. So I'll log into Brick Owl. And then we're going to find the set that it came in. It's 60248. I think I might have did a video on this. I don't remember. Oh, look. Apparently I already uploaded it. Well, I'll show you guys how to do it anyways. So if it's not here, which it probably won't be, I must have uploaded it a couple days ago. You click on the set. And then you click on edit. And then you click on create sticker sheet. So it already says sticker sheet for set 60248. ID is the one on the sticker sheet. So let me pull that up. So we'll share my other screen here. All right. So the numbers you're going to need is the first one here is 66211. It's before the slash. And then the other number is a 6288043. So we'll go back. All right, so we're going to enter in the ID. It says enter the design ID. This is the short numbers before the slash. So real simple. It literally tells you what to do. So you're just going to do 66211. And then the item number, this is the longer number after the slash. It'll be 6288043. And then note, you can tell them about the submission. I just say Lego sticker sheet, ID and item number printed on sheet. That way they know like this is where you got the info from. Super easy. Choose the image. So I'm sure I already have this in here probably. Oh yeah, what do you know, right there. So you add the image and then you can crop it right here if you want. This is the last chance to crop it. I cropped mine before, so we're good to go. And then you just hit submit, and then you wait like 3 days, and then it'll appear on here like it did before. And then you can use it. And then if you get the, once it's on here, I think it's usually 3 days it takes for them to approve mine. There we go. Click on sticker sheet. And then you click the Brickout ID number. Copy that over to Brick Freedom. Paste that in there. And then click save. Or no, you hit enter. There's no save button. You say enter after each submission. And then I got the ID number 7140. So in a couple days, these will all get approved, and they'll block the list. And then they will block it.
You said it takes like 2 or 3 days for it to show up?
Yeah. Because they have to, I think there's only like one person that approves stuff on Brickout.
Well, it's probably Steven when he gets a chance.
Yeah. Lego Scary Stories, welcome. David says, if it's allowed, I would like to come on the show tonight for a little bit. I had someone ask me about the drawer and tray setup. I want to give a little more detail on it. Sure. I'll send you the link, David. You just let me know when you want to pop on, okay? Let me find the link. I tried looking for your those bins, David, and I was going to buy them, and I just couldn't find a cheap enough deal. So I ended up not going with those.
Yeah, those low profile ones are pretty pricey when you look at buying like 10 or 20 of them. I wanted some for our store instead of the big, the big rectangular, like cabinet size or file cabinet size drawers, but they're just so expensive.
Yeah.
The ones we were getting are three drawers, the big drawers for like a regular file cabinet size drawer, and there's like 3 of them for $10.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, can't beat it. You can throw a lot of crap in one of those drawers.
Let me find his email here and send him the link. So I ended up getting let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14 Acro Mills cabinets from Dean from Wanna Buy a Brick. He's downgrading his store because he bought too many.
You got too much.
Yeah, he had like 80 cabinets he bought.
Wow.
He's like, yeah, I'm going to add a fish tank. So we needed to some. So I was like, hey, I'm actually looking at buying some.
Yeah, 80's quite a few. Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot of cabinets at once.
He only had like 100 something.
We actually got up over 250,000 parts the other day, finally.
Dang.
Woo!
Yeah, hit it. Actually, we got over it like a week ago, but then like the next day, somebody bought up a whole bunch of parts and immediately knocked us right back down. And I think we're well above it now. Or I think we were. We probably got knocked down below it again. Yeah, 248.6 now. Can't put stuff in fast enough to keep it above 250.
It's a terrible problem to have.
Yeah, I know. I really want to just go for I want to get up to 1 million pieces. I really do. Just kind of got these, at first I was like, ooh, we'll do 100,000. That's a lot of parts. Then you get to 100,000, it's like, that's nothing. Let's just do 200.
Keep going. You'll make it.
Yeah, we keep at it. We've got, oh man.
I think you've got enough back stock to get there for certain.
I think so too. If we did it all, if we could get it in fast enough all at once, we could definitely get up there. The problem is, it takes so much time to do the sorting and organizing and the uploading that stuff sells about as fast as, well, no, it doesn't go as fast as we're putting it in, but I'll bet you we're probably selling 25% of what goes in all the time. So it's, you've always got that trying to keep up with it or stay ahead of it. It's kind of tough. And you take a couple of days off and you get behind, like I did this week. I didn't do anywhere near as much inventory as I should have this week. I took like 3 days and totally screwed off and played with the Legos instead of inventorying them. But
sometimes you need a minute for yourself, though.
yeah, I mean, I feel that's the downfall to the hobby is like whenever I'm actually playing with stuff, I always feel like I should be like inventorying it instead. Like, why am I wasting time doing this when I could be making the store bigger, getting more parts in there? We've got, we went through 100 pounds of black, and we've got the plates, bricks, and tiles all inventoried. And all we got to do is I got to spend like 5 minutes to make sure it gets uploaded correctly. I'm holding off because I want to get the modified plates done. I want to get the modified bricks done, all the round parts. We've got one box that we put aside, which is miscellaneous, which is like windows, windscreens, all the miscellaneous categories that sell, but they usually sell a lot slower than the primary categories. And that one can take its sweet time putting into inventory because it's so many weird little pieces. It takes forever to do when you're doing, I think the box right now is probably like a 20-pound box full of parts. So, it's a lot of
parts.
Yeah.
There's a lot of plates right now that have been sorted and need to go into inventory, but the problem is figuring out exactly where I'm going to put them and how to catalog them.
Yours is a logistics thing and issue at your place too. Just don't have enough drawers for them all.
Yeah, unless I just obliterate my entire downstairs and take it over, I've got to figure out ways to get more drawers and storage space.
How big of a room are you using now for your storage?
Well, pretty much what you see kind of behind me is the majority of it.
Oh, okay.
It's like 5 cabinets high.
Okay.
And I'm only 4'8", so
yeah, you can't go too high.
I have a step stool that I have to use to get to the stuff up high.
That's funny.
But then I have 2 bedrooms that I've got stuff in as well. One bedroom I've got a bunch of cabinets in, but that's mostly minifigs and parts, minifig accessory type stuff is in there, and then my giant pile of stuff that I still need to part out. That's just waiting.
All right.
And then the other bedroom is where I keep most of my used stuff, at least for now. But I've got to figure out. I've got a bunch of cabinets in there from this kind of what got me started, primarily in the used. I found an older couple that lived down in Fredericksburg, about a hour and a half south of here. And they had been doing something a little bit different. They were buying bulk and then parting the sets to putting the sets that they could find together. But they didn't really buy anything off of Bricklink. They just waited till they got the parts they needed in the next haul or whenever.
Oh, wow.
So they would piece all this stuff together, and then they would sell the minifigs and completed sets on eBay.
Well, gotta be a slow process if you're not buying
a hobby for them both, actually, I believe, but she blamed him. But and so anyway, I ended up buying all of that stock from them. They wanted to get out of it. He was going to start collecting some other stuff. They are secured. He wanted to get into collecting other things, so they wanted to sell all their Lego. So I bought it, and it's a little overwhelming.
How much do you think you have weight-wise as far as used stuff?
Oh, it's at least 100 pounds, but probably closer to 2.
Nice. That's a good starting point. That's a lot of bricks to sort out.
Yeah.
Probably comes
mostly I just did a lot of plates and basic bricks, and I started with like the primary colors: gray, the black, the white, yellow, red, blue, I think tan, and pulled that out of, because they had a lot of this stuff already semi-sorted.
Oh, yeah.
So I just had to refine the sorts, and still have a lot more to refine sorts of. But kind of just started there with the plates and the bricks in those colors, and then slowly would add. They had a bunch of stuff that was sorted by color, so I would just go in and sort that color out with the help of my lovely little mama. We spent many hours together sorting all this stuff out. So, but now that I need to get into a lot of the other things, the modified plates, and I mean, there's no.
That's why it's pretty tedious.
There's one cabinet that's one of those big 3-drawer cabinets that is absolutely full of tires and wheels.
Yeah, we've got a couple of those laying around too.
And
No, I don't know what to do with them all.
Crazy. There's so many tires and wheels in that.
Yeah.
And that's just one example of, there's boxes of Technic. There's a huge box out there of all sorts of larger plates and base plates that I haven't even broken into yet. So there's still a lot to do. It'll keep me busy for a long time.
When did you start your store?
I officially opened last year in the middle of December, I think.
Okay.
The 14th of December or 13th.
Yeah, I think it's about the same time we opened ours too. So we've been around, started about the same time, almost a year now.
I think a lot of people opened right around then.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to do a walk around to my store, the expansion I did today. I didn't make a video because all my expansion videos seem the same, but I'll show you guys. I might get an echo here, but I hope not. Okay.
Just put the computer on mute while you do it. Turn the mute off on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, you still got echo.
Here, I'll just show it around.
Okay, that's better.
All right.
Your ceiling looks like it's about 5.5 feet.
Let me turn the lights on.
The ceiling looks like it's like right at your head.
Yeah, there's like a duct around it. So can't turn this around, so hopefully you see it. So this is what I did today. Let's see here. So I did those 2 columns and that one. And then this one is going to be the small drawers again. I had to order those. So that's going to go all the way from floor to ceiling. Above my computer, I got 2 more. And then here's my current temporary part-out table. Just extends off the desk, so I can put that away. And then I got, I can put small ones all the way up there. So those are on back order. And then here's the other wall.
It looks like it's a lot more stuff than I realized it was in the videos from before, because we only saw it from like one perspective.
Yeah. So there's the other corner.
Oh yeah, you got a lot more stuff in there than I thought.
Yeah, so if you spin around, it's got every wall.
Yeah.
It's growing. It's
Getting
growing.
there. You're gonna have to do that add-on garage soon, or extra bedroom.
I also got shoe boxes ready for in the closet.
Where'd you get those shoe boxes? Those are kind of cool.
It's good.
So these are Menard shoe boxes.
Oh, it's great. Something I can't get.
They're $1.80, but they clip, so if you drop them, they don't break.
Yeah, the lids snap on tight. The handles snap on.
Let me see here. Yeah, they clip on both sides rather than the Walmart ones where if you drop that thing's going to pop open and your bricks are going to go everywhere.
Yeah. So
yeah, they're like $1 or something, but they're definitely higher quality, I feel. And you get 11% off right now. Or you've been 11% off for like forever. So yeah, I just found those.
My kids found some really nice, I guess, shoebox size type of ones like those. But they've got like a gray lid that's got these little snaps that clip on really tight. Problem is, they were like a discounted thing at Walmart for a couple of days, and then we couldn't find them again. And then the only place I can find them now is like at Michael's, and they're like $5 a piece.
Yeah.
I want to find like a whole bunch of like really, really nice boxes and totes, because it's the same thing, comes in like 4 different sizes, but they're really pricey when you go to Michael's to buy them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I watch Menards and Walmart. So I got a good old Zorro coupon again and got 15% off ordering more of the old bin things. Yeah. They were like $3 cheaper than last time I ordered them. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then I used a Mr. Rebates and I got 3% cash back too. So can't beat that. One thing I wanted to bring up. So I got an envelope from someone, and it's from Brick Worlds. They didn't tell me they were sending me anything, but if you remember last week or the week before, I asked if anyone had any of the Fright Night minifigs that I used to build my sig figs, and apparently he had, I think, 9 of them. So he sent me them, and didn't ask for anything, just sent me an envelope. So I got them. Thank you very much. I ended up sending you a gift. So if you're on here watching, make sure you comment when you get it. If anyone else wants to send anything, reach out to me. I can get you my address and we can get you on here. But thanks for Brick Worlds. I would share the link to their store, but I can't seem to find it. So I don't know if they have one or not, but hey, they do something with Lego. So I had to order another Bricklink order to get all the parts so I could build all the sig figs because I didn't have enough. And of course, you know what Bricklink did? They now add tax for Minnesota, so I had to pay tax. I was like, dang it. And then someone else messaged me. They were like, hey.
Minnesota tax.
It went on August 10th, like 5 more states got tax added on Bricklink.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, well, everyone's going to get taxed soon. But whatever. And then when I was looking for parts on there, like there was a big difference between prices. Like the little shields I buy, some people were $3.50 and then some were 80 cents.
Damn.
And I was like, really? Like ridiculous. So I feel like I should just jack all the prices up on my stuff or something, but then I won't get any sales.
I've been looking for parts to complete minifigs here lately, and the swing of prices, and then you're like, okay, so if I buy the cheaper one, is it still going to be just as good of shape as the $5 one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a problem you don't know.
And like some were used and some were new, and I was like, the new ones are cheaper than the used ones.
Yes.
It's been that way on Bricklink since I've been on there for some reason. I don't know why a lot of the used parts are more expensive than the new ones. I think it's the kind of some of the inflated prices on the used side. Some of the numbers are all over the place. People put like $8 on a part, and then it messes up the average. And
yeah.
Yeah, there's always somebody who has gone in and put some giant price at the top, well over anything anyone would ever buy. That
everybody else is selling them for 10 cents, and this guy's got them for $8.95.
Right.
Yeah. I talked to a lady in the very beginning before we opened our store, and before I opened the store, I was actually a buyer. I was buying a whole bunch of stuff to work on my personal project. That's kind of where I found Bricklink, was ordering parts for some of my projects. And there was a lady that had a store like that, and I messaged her back and forth she was really nice and really open about it. I mean, we talked back and forth for probably about a week, just text messaging each other back and forth, and I'd ask her questions. And she had one of those stores that was like every part in the store was $1. Didn't matter what it was. It was $1. A 1x1 plate, $1. A 1x12 brick, $1. Everything. And I'm like, how do you make money at that? Do people really buy it? And she goes, yeah. She says, I don't want a lot of orders. And she said she bumped the prices. She had her prices lower, and she would get swamped with orders and didn't want to have that many orders. So she bumped the price up and bumped the price up, and the orders slowed down, but she still gets them every once in a while. And so I guess that was just a comfort level for her where she wanted to be on the amount of work for packing and shipping versus the money she was making. And she was content just making a couple orders a day or one or two a day or something, but it didn't seem like a very profitable business plan to me. It didn't seem like it would really work unless it was just straight up a hobby business, but I don't know. And yeah, so Tribe outside.
$1 would be an actual bargain if everything was priced $1.
But I think it was all like standard new parts. It wasn't like
there wasn't parts worth way more than $1 that were only $1.
No, there was no $10 parts for $1. It was just like 1x1 plates, 1x1 bricks, 1x2 bricks. Each one's $1. It's like, damn. If you needed 20 of them, it's like that's an expensive little box you put together.
Yeah.
So, but Tribe Outside asked what projects I've got. I've got a couple of pretty big projects. If you go on Facebook, you can look them up. I've got a little pages for each one. I've got a giant falling water house model that I'm building, and a couple of Japanese bullet train projects that I'm working on that are oversized scaled. And just really, I work on just little personal stuff here and there and work on it when I've got time. I've got, you can't see it right now, but over there behind me, I pulled out part of my falling water house to start working on some of the, did you grab the wall? Yeah, the wall part. And I'm building something just as something I want to build for myself that I wanted to do for years. Yeah. And it's got the real house has got giant stone walls. And I'm trying to make the model look as somewhat accurate as I can with Lego. Obviously, it's going to be Lego. It's not going to look real. But this is This wall has to be about 3 times taller than it is right now, but that's the shape of the wall. Okay, like if you're looking at the floor plan, it's a giant wall that supports some columns. But the way I'm building it is I'm using both light grays and staggering all the stonework and all the tiles and all the plates just to make it look as realistic as I can using Legos. So obviously it's got a long ways to go. And if you look up falling water, you'll see that there's 3 giant pylons underneath the house, and then there's a 4th wall all the way to the left, and that's what this wall is. But, I mean, this one, and any of the AFOLs out there that are listening and all the diehard Lego fanatics, I'm going to break your hearts. This thing is 50% not Lego. I decided I literally have to buy tens of thousands of every part. 1x1s, 1x2s, 1x3s, 4s, 6s, 8s, bricks that are 1x1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and all the modified plates. And I decided that what I was going to do is buy up all of the reasonably priced Legos on Bricklink. And I bought up a lot of these stupid little, I found the rail plates, whatever they're called. I bought up a lot of those. And then I went and bought like 10,000 at a time from China too. And what I've done is it's not so, it is partially because of the cost, but the other reason is if I buy different brands and mix them together, I get more variation in color, which is what I really want. It's either that or I'm going to start staining and dyeing real Lego bricks to make them weird colors, and I don't really want to do that. So if you look at this, it's probably kind of hard to tell, but there are 3 or 4 colors in there, and that's because some of it's not real Lego. Some of the gray.
You can see the variation.
Yeah, you can see the one that's kind of more green, that's the old gray. The one that's more blue is the Lego gray, but then you can see some of the bricks that are even a different gray. And some of that is because they're different brands, and I'm mixing and matching them as I build the wall just to try to get as much variation as possible in the colors. So I had originally started out using the the light and dark gray, and it was just too much contrast, and I didn't like it. So I took it all apart and decided to only go with the light gray, but try to find as many different brands as I can in plates and bricks and the modified plates to mix and match them. So I'm still buying like legit Lego parts, but I'm also buying off brands, and I'm going through like the when we buy bulk Lego, we also get 10-20% fake junk. So anything that's light gray, I'm pulling it out and keeping it and putting it in my personal collection for building. And the diehard Lego people are like totally against that stuff, and I don't care because for me it's just a model and a hobby. What's up, Dave? David.
Hey, welcome, David.
So anyway.
Oh, can you hear us, David? You want to show us around your store again?
Yeah. Well, what happened was I got an email today. Someone contacted me through my store asking about the trays. Mm-hmm. And they said they tried the 3-pound food trays and they didn't fit. And then I looked at my tray and it actually says 2 pounds. So I gave the wrong information. So basically I wanted to kind of clear that up. Yeah, the smallest ones they have, or the ones I use, are 2 pounds. It says, let's see, right there, 2 pounds.
All right. Where are those
from? You can get these at Sam's Club, or like a restaurant supplier, like GFS, Gordon Food Supply. Usually, I think at Sam's it's a box of 750 of these, and it's like $10 or something. So it's pretty cheap.
Right.
Yeah, and I also have the 3-pound trays and 5-pound trays. So I wanted to kind of show like the different sizes. You can do different things with it. Let me see here. Okay, so for the 2-pound trays, you can fit 12 in one of the drawers. It's pretty perfect fit. Oh. And
drawers at a reasonable price.
and these are the 5-pound trays right here. I added a divider in the middle.
Nice. Can
That's
you
basic.
fold those into a box, David?
Sorry?
Can you show how you fold those into a box?
Yes, I'm going to do that too.
Perfect.
And also, if you have these small Lego sets, you can use the box.
Nice.
That's just, yeah. Okay, let me see here. All right, I'm going to change my camera view here. Let's see. Okay. Uh-oh, what's going on?
It's working.
But my screen is frozen now.
Oh, well, we can see it.
Looks good to me. I can see it.
He'll be back.
Okay. He dropped out.
Yeah. David West asked, how can you be on the show? If you want to be on the show, go to brick-slayer.com and fill out the contact form, and we'll get you on one of the feature shows. I think I got the info right here. All right, we got David back. Here we go.
Okay, so this is the 2-pound tray. It's glued on here, so you just rip it off. I have my kids do this. They do like 10 and then say they're tired. I mean, it's okay if it's a little messy, and so you can see when it's flat, it's basically just one sheet of paper. There's no overlap. Certain kinds will have an overlap, but you can just fold that over. So I'll fold this in like that. There's already a fold there. I'm just folding it in and then folding the ends along this crease. That way you put the fold on the top. Do it to both sides. And then I open it up, put this bottom flap up, and then push the sides in.
Good job there with one hand.
Yeah, I've done origami since I was 5 years old. So
Can't make you into a swan.
yeah, and my main business is balloon twisting, so I'm good with my hands. So this is how I tape it together. I get just packaging tape. I would tape it so it covers here, goes over the front, and goes over here. That way you kind of secure this whole part in.
Nice.
And that's basically it. If you do it like assembly line style, you just rip like 100 of these, you fold 100 and then tape 100. You can get the tape and just line up your whole table of tape and just start taping them. You can do them pretty quick. Probably takes 15 seconds per tray. And this is, I'm actually parting out a set. This is what it looks like.
Nice. That's a pretty big set.
This is the new Avengers helicarrier set.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, with Yeah, I got 3 of those just at retail. Well, it was during the promotions. They had double VIP and gave out the free sets. Now, what I found to speed things up was I would go to Bricklink. I think was it you, or it was either you or Trickle Brick who figured it out, where you can type in the set number, right, and it tells you what pieces you have from that set in your inventory.
Yeah, you just upload the set and then you go part it out after that, and then you can just look up the parts from there.
Right. I actually don't upload it first. I actually look it up first, put everything away, and then I upload it. But you can do it either way. Yeah.
I do the same thing, David.
Yeah, because I'm afraid of doing it first, because if someone buys it, I have to go open the bag and find the part. I'd rather just wait till it's all in the store before it goes in my inventory. But anyway, I do that, and I have it sorted by remarks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look at what I need, and I grab them and I stack them. So if this is the first one in the first drawer, and then this is the next one, I'll stack them, and then it goes on my cart.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go through my store with a phone. After I get just about everything in the cart, I go through my store and just put them in each drawer as I push through, and that gets done pretty quick. So instead of I'll look at one item, okay, where does this go, and I go find the drawer, put it in. I do it in the same order, like I would be picking an order. So
that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't realize you could sort by remarks on there until this week, and I was like, God, I was like, that'd be nice if I could do it by remarks rather than color. And then I looked and I'm like, dang it, I could do that. That's the time and half putting it away.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time I have to, put the small drawers into a bigger one. So then that's why I like to upload it first. And then I usually upload it right before I part it out. So I'm not like uploading it and then waiting like a week or two. But I'll upload it right before I do it, part it all out, and then I'll go into the inventory, enter the set number, and then pull it up. And of course, all the ones without remarks, those are the new pieces. And then if you sort by remarks, it puts all them at the bottom. So then I go through my store backwards, and then because that way all the new pieces will be at the bottom. So once I put all the stuff away I have, then I can just put all the new stuff in drawers, and then you're good to go. Seems like that's the fastest way. I don't know. I mean, either way, if you upload it before or after, it's essentially doesn't make a difference. But it works good. So
just don't upload it and then have to part it out and pull parts out to ship out to people the same day. We did that once by accident. That was a mistake.
That's why all the 1,500 boxes, I have them sorted by color, but they're all still in the bags. So if somebody orders them, I'm gonna have to open the bags.
So you already added those sets in your inventory?
Yeah, so I got 20 of these in my inventory, but they're all still in boxes.
That's 60,000 parts, right? Or 6,000 parts.
30,000.
Oh, 30. Okay.
There's 20 and there's 1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just put all the yellow bags in one box, all the black bags in one box.
I hope somebody buys all your black bricks, all your yellow bricks, all your red bricks. You'll learn that lesson real quick.
Well, that means it'll be a big order and it'll be worth all the money I'm gonna get.
Yeah, but it's gonna take you 3 days just to pull the order because you gotta sort the crap first.
Hey, whatever. Hey, welcome to Great Brick Lab. Chris is here.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
So I think I'm gonna go over my sales quick on Brick Freedom. We're gonna compare if they're the same or not yet. Because Steve said, so I posted a video about my last month sales, and the numbers were off just a hair, which was because of the time zone difference.
Is that what it was?
He's at and where I'm at, and when the order comes in. So he was gonna fix it. I don't know if he got around to it yet, but we will take a look. Chris says, "Hey, I'm admiring David's table made from plywood and drawers." Yes,
Everybody
it's a
one of those.
idea. They are the large drawers you can get at Home Depot or Walmart, and they're They're kind of spendy though. They're like, I found the cheapest was $13 a piece or $12. I need a whole bunch of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, it's a lot of drawers.
Now, if those would come on Black Friday, so I would buy a bunch of them. But
Yeah, right.
Well, I got a bunch of these on Black Friday Walmart. It was
Oh, did you?
Each unit is 2 of these, right? Not this year, sorry, it's last year's Black Friday. But each unit comes with 3 drawers. I got 2 units for $19.
Okay, that's pretty
So,
good. That's like $2 a
yeah.
piece. So $4,
Yeah.
$5 off. Well, if I find them on Black Friday, I'm gonna be buying them, and I'll put a table in the middle. That'd be sweet.
But it ends up costing less than the Acromills.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Well, see, Dean was getting rid of his Acromills, so I got a deal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I got them for like $22 a piece. You can't beat that.
Yeah, because so if you can fit 12 in a drawer, these are about half of a large Acromill drawer.
Yeah.
And I actually folded these a couple years ago. That's about 1 large Acromill drawer. And then I stick a divider in there.
Hey, David, have you got a tape measure there?
Yes.
Could you measure one of the drawers? Just tell me what the 3 dimensions of one drawer is.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of curious what the volume is.
There, I'll find the link for the drawers he uses in the chat also.
It's 13, 13, 2.5.
Oh, okay. So that's a good size then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about 2 gallons, I think. I've done the math before. But I wouldn't use it just for one lot. It's, I don't know. You'd be better off just sticking in a Ziploc bag and throwing it in a tote if you have. And that's what I do in my overflow. I showed you guys a few weeks ago. I have them in these Costco boxes, and I pull it out of the shelves, and I just line them up in Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
I have a small dresser in one of the bedrooms that's full of Ziploc bags. That is my overflow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Full of baggies in the drawers.
Chris says he's stealing all your ideas, dude.
Well, here's one idea. The overflow idea I got from Chris. So, and I want to have a setup like his, but with these drawers. I think it'll work really good. Just have maybe 12 of these down to about a little bit higher than where my knee is. Then I can fit 12 drawers, and then underneath will be overflow, and above I can put overflow.
Well, you can put the bigger drawers at the bottom, like say 2 stacks of bigger drawers at the bottom for your overflow and bags, and then you could go all the way to the ceiling with those size drawers, and you'd wind up your volume would be like at least 2 to 3 times what Acromills.
Yeah, but I don't want to go too high. You know, the whole idea is I have to be able to access everything quickly.
Okay.
You know, Chris, he only has like 3 stack-ons, so he doesn't have to reach very high, and he doesn't have to bend down. Right. And that's kind of how I want to set this up. I'm finding that trying to reach the lower ones, if I've been standing for a while and I bend down, my knees actually kind of hurt. So it's better if I can keep it a little bit higher. But you need a lot more space for that, especially with these bigger drawers.
All right, here I'm putting the link in the chat for Walmart.com because Home Depot is sold out. This is for a 6-pack. All right. Not sure where David went. So I'm going to show my numbers for this month. And we'll see how these compare. David's back. There we go. Maybe. There we go. All right, so we'll share this and see what we did. You guys can compare your sales based on mine. Oh, crap. I clicked remove. Look at that. We can still all fit. Oh, where'd it go?
Awesome.
Oh, maybe. Thinking. All right. So we'll look at the Brick Freedom one first. So this is the Brick Freedom one. Current lot count, I'm at 4,800 lots. So I'm almost to 5,000. Total items, 243,000. I thought I was at 248. Maybe it's 243. Current inventory value, 33 grand. That's pretty good. Total sales this month is 29. Parts sold, 2,300. Average sale is 1,744. That is down from last month. Sales per day, 1.9. So I was at 2 for quite a while. So better than last month. Total sales income. Now this is 506. That is the sales price. And then 155 is the shipping I charged. So if you combine them, it should be 661, I guess. We'll see what my other sheet says. Highest valued item in the store is $21. Largest quantity item sold this month was 250 of the same item. Sales, 17 in Bricklink, 12 in Brick Owl. Income on Bricklink was 320. On Brick Owl was 185. I only sell new parts. Sold 2,357 parts, 1 set, which was a poly bag, and then 8 minifigures. And then black is the top selling color for this month so far. And then at the bottom, you can see I've been partying out because the numbers keep climbing. It's almost like Corona. It's just going up. We'll go over to my manual spreadsheet and we'll see if it says the same. So this says 29 orders. Yeah, this one says 29 orders. 50. So this rounds up. So 506. I'm at 505.70. So that's income.
Other than the pretty layout, there's no point in maintaining it anymore, huh?
I know. I don't plan to do it next year, but I wonder. Maybe this is just the total with shipping then, because this one I have is the total sales with shipping. So this is the income, 506. 155 would be part of the 506. So I was staying corrected. So this is the shipping that was charged, but it's included in here.
I have a question about how you do cost.
Oh, yep.
How come you just like for me, I don't do cost, but if I did, I wouldn't do it the way that you do it, in that you take the cost of the set and divide it by the number of pieces. I would actually look at the part out value. So if it's 3 times, then I would put in the cost as 1/3 of the average price of each part. So then it's a more accurate. It shows more accurately when you do sell parts.
Yeah, but
where they're at.
What the price of every part is? How are you going to track that?
Well, I mean, when you upload it, you get the average part. You just put in 1/3 of that.
Divided by 3.
Yeah.
It would take longer than me just copying and pasting the same number the whole time. But what he's saying, it makes sense to be more exact, whereas mine is just kind of like a guesstimate.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you could run a script, like if it's like you do a math formula, like on Excel, and you just do 1/3, or you take the average and just divide by 3, and it's different for each part because their average price is different.
Yeah.
I don't know if Brickstock can do that. If you could, that would be really nice.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean, because then you're doing 1/3 of the value, which you're getting part out for.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's different ways to do it. I think I made a video. Someone asked a question how to how to combine your cost when you pay different prices. So I did a video last week answering them. But yeah, your way, David, it definitely makes sense. It's more accurate. I mean, in the long run, over a month, I assume they would come out pretty much similar. But until somebody actually does it, like, it'd be hard to tell.
Unless you're tracking each part for a specific reason, it almost doesn't matter though, because unless you say you sell 100 times more 2x2 black bricks than any other part, then you'd want to know what you're paying for that brick so that you can buy more of them and sell them. But like Dave, I don't. Is it really worth tracking the individual parts? Because if you're keeping track of your cost, which is your expenses side of it, versus your sales, who cares what every individual part costs? Why would you even need to know that?
Well, the minifigures are worth a lot more. That's the main issue here.
Yeah, figures
It
themselves.
skews the data.
Right.
So
Bricks and parts, though, aren't that important here. Your minifigures might be.
Yeah, but when you're averaging everything out, all the cost of all the parts are a lot higher than they should be because you're taking the cost from the minifigures and averaging that into the parts.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That's
The reason I ask that stuff I don't deal with because I don't do the new kits all that often.
Well, when I sell out of a part, I'll go look it up on like how much I sold it for, and I'll look at Lego.com and see if I can just replenish my stock. Because I don't like it when someone buys out a part. I know a lot of Bricklink sellers want that, but I actually want to keep that part because I work really hard to get my lot count up. And if people are just buying it out, it's going to make it even harder to replenish it. So like today, someone bought out 2 lots. I looked it up and I was selling them at 39 cents a piece and Lego was selling at 35. So I'm not going to buy any more from Lego just to replenish my stock. Yeah. But see, my 39 cents was actually 3 times average pricing.
Yeah, you only pay 10 or 11 cents a part for them.
Yes.
And you can't
get
them.
The only way I can get more of those parts would be getting it from sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a lot
Brick
of
Freedom
on Lego that you can buy from Bricks and Pieces and from Pick a Brick as well. But always check both because a lot of times Bricks and Pieces is cheaper than the Pick a Brick. It's just a little more difficult to find the piece.
I went on there the other day to place a pretty decent sized order for some parts, and I got to the very end, and I had, I don't know, it was maybe like $100 order or something through the parts and pieces, and at the very end it said, "Oh, parts and pieces is unavailable right now. Please try back some other time," and just wiped out my whole cart. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I probably had
oh gosh!
Oh, what a waste of time.
So you can make an Excel spreadsheet and then call them and just send them the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
And they can place your order that way.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. You can apparently also put rare pieces that aren't listed on the website, or like printed tiles and stuff, and put it on the sheet, and sometimes you'll actually get them. I watched a video today.
Now they don't have licensed pieces, right?
They don't have licensed parts on the website, but they have them in stock.
So can you buy them?
Yeah,
with the
if you put
spreadsheet
them
method?
on there, you'll get about 50% of what you put on there, it says.
Huh. I'll have to try that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order up about 50 of those Millennium Falcon dishes. This should only be about 30 cents a piece, right?
It'll probably be $2 a piece, but you still make a good profit.
Oh yeah, I think the one we sold.
You're not gonna get those.
Stupid.
James, you give
And
my
also, a tip is if you buy from Bricks and Pieces and you just buy those, they charge you shipping even if you spend over $35. They charge you like $2.99 shipping or something. But if you go to like Pick a Brick, the online Pick a Brick, and just add a 5-cent item and add that to your cart, then the shipping's free.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. David has 52,000 parts and 6,100 lots. That's crazy.
Yeah, I just hit 10,000 lots a few days ago. I was pretty happy about that.
Nice.
God,
I
David.
parted out 3 sets of Diagon Alley, and that got me over the top.
What's your part count at?
Diagon Alley has over 1,000 lots.
Dang.
It was such a hard set to part out. I had to like put them in my inventory as I parted them out.
Yeah.
And it took 3 days. My wife was helping me all 3 days. We were both at it.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
How much does that cost?
It's $400 per
Oh.
set. But the part out value is $1,100. So
When that Coliseum comes out, I think I'm gonna get like 10 or 20 of those and part them out.
well, the problem with the Coliseum, it's a lot of the same pieces.
Oh, I know. It's
So
a ton of the same parts. I know.
so you really only need one of them. Yeah. So
Yeah, because you have so many of the same pieces then.
Tell you what,
Yeah.
though, man, people wipe out tan parts.
oh yeah, that's true. Tan
And
parts
it's very
sell
popular.
really well.
Yeah, you couldn't buy, even if you bought 10 or 20 Coliseums, I bet you it'd sell out in 2 months. All your tan parts would be gone.
Mhm.
But I think that thing's gonna cost what, like $500, $450, something like that.
No, I think but it's still pretty cheap compared to the part.
Well, what's the price if you got $450 divided by like 9,500 parts or something like that?
I'll wait till I find it on the Walmart shelf for clearance.
About 5 cents a part. That's about 5 cents per part cost wise. If it's $450 and 9,500, I think it's like 9,000 parts. Or
Yeah.
I did that wrong. 450 divided by 9,000. Yeah, it's 5 cents a part. Exactly 5 cents a part. So.
Well, James, I watched a video the other day about a Lego sorting machine somebody posted like 4 months ago. I'm not sure if you've probably already seen that one, but it popped up on my videos. It's pretty neat. They made it all with Lego.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of those. I think from what I've seen, it's like they make them work, but it's not something. It's not going to run 24/7 doing anything. You know, it just kind of sorts a handful of parts and it looks good.
Well, they have like a hopper thing you can pour them in. It does like one brick every 2 seconds or something.
There was a big one that somebody was working on. It was kind of like industrial looking. It was all built out of aluminum and stuff. It was like in this garage. But
was that the one that was like 12 feet long? It was like really long.
Oh yeah, no, this is a different one.
Oh, I'd seen one that was super long.
Yeah. I need to put more time into it. I have been doing other crap and sorting stuff by hand instead. I should be spending the time working on the stupid machine.
Gotta have
Lego
some
Yeah.
driving. You just need to adopt some kids.
Adopt kids? I got kids. I don't want any more.
Oh, you gotta adopt younger ones.
Oh, younger ones? Oh, yeah. You get some younger kids to start sorting for me. I got you.
Yeah, they don't take up as much room. They don't eat as much food,
That's
and
true.
they can
The problem
they can
is
work
grow up and start
24
getting
hours.
after a while, and you can't really just get rid of them at that point. They make it kind of hard to get rid of them once they turn 12.
So you get them when they're 15, so 3 years, and then you kick them out. Depending how many Lego you sort.
Oh, I don't want a bunch of 15-year-olds running around. That's the worst age to have kids. Then they actually learn a little bit and they know how to call 911 and DCF.
Hey, Walmart still has those Lego sets for
Good
30
luck getting
bucks.
that much work out of 15-year-olds anyway.
Yeah, they're not gonna be starting Legos. They're gonna be chasing chicks.
So get some that don't speak English, some that can't talk to anyone.
Oh, so now I know you're trying to get me to import kids now. I can't. Trump put the wall up. I can't get them
There
anymore.
might be laws against that. Not
Yeah,
sure.
right.
Maybe.
I heard there was like 600 down south that they didn't have parents. I mean,
That's just like a Lego starting crew right there. Is that what you're trying to say? Holy shit. You're gonna get us all in trouble, Nathan.
yeah. Seeing if Walmart has any Black Friday specials, but not really looking like it.
So far, the only thing I've seen is that one set.
Yeah. I mean, after Christmas, they're going to clearance all the advent calendars, so keep an eye out for that. And the next big clearance is usually right after Christmas, first week in January or second week. That's when they clearance a whole bunch of stuff. Last year, I got a ton during that time, so this is why I'm expanding now. So that I plan on buying a whole bunch in the good start to the year. See,
Yeah, I didn't
Brick
think
Lab, he has a whole
about.
bunch of
I didn't think about that. They would clearance the advent calendars. That makes sense. I bought like 10 of each and already parted them into my store. Probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, because right after Christmas, like no one wants an advent calendar because until the
Right.
following year, keep them and save them for a year. But usually, if you part them out, like I think you can get them pretty cheap. People have found them. So
Yeah, but they even they part out for almost 3 times, so that's why I got them.
Alex got a couple of them last year, right after Christmas time. I think he picked them up. They were like $8 $8 a piece or something.
Wow.
Yeah, he got them really cheap after Christmas. Obviously, kind of useless after that.
well, I know how to watch the clearance now, so don't trust me. I will get like 100 of them.
Nathan's gonna be scalping all the stores.
Don't the trays work good for partying out too? Like they come
Oh,
with
yeah.
a plastic tray in there.
I use them like crazy for Diagon Alley. I had to let's see. Yeah, you see all these here?
Hold on, let me make it big here for you.
Oh, wow.
Damn, looks like a Chinese food factory, dude.
Yeah. And then right here. So this is an order I picked, or my wife picked, and I got a packet. These Dixie cups just fit in here.
What are the white trays from? Are those like plant trays?
Oh no, these are the advent calendar trays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're 24. They're the inside of the box. You open it up and you can pull these out.
Oh, okay. I didn't actually open one, so I didn't know what's inside.
Yep, and this is like an older one I got a while back. It's just clear.
Now that's smart to put the cups in there because then you don't have to try to reach in there and dig each piece out. You can just pull it out and dump it.
Yeah, I just wish the cups were clear too. You can see a little bit better. But
Oh yeah, that would be
Yeah.
smart. Because I like getting the Stanley ones. They now have these at Menards also.
yeah, the ones that Pops uses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have them at Harbor Freight. They look just like this. They also now have them at Menards. They're gray and black. I think they're $11 at Menards. The Stanley is like 15 or 16. Sometimes they're on sale, and then I think Harbor Freight. Sometimes you can get theirs like 2 for $10 or something. So, but they have the little cups so you can pick them out, so you don't have to reach in and try to get every piece out. You just dump it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's smart using the cups like you're using in there. That's a great idea. So as soon as I get my 100 advent calendars.
Yeah, these I will. Oh, I forgot. I gotta show people. So I have them all stacked up here, ready to go. So they don't take up much room for the cups. If they're a little bigger, I use the white solo cups. and they don't fit in there, I'll use the food trays that I haven't folded yet.
Huh.
Oh yeah, I was gonna show, because the one guy who asked me about the drawers, he bought the 3-pound drawers. 3-pound food trays. And if you have done that, I apologize for telling you 3 pounds instead of 2. But you can still use the 3-pound trays. So this is a 3-pound tray. And this is how I put them inside. So I put 2 here. And I rotate 90 degrees, put another 2. And then rotate 90 degrees, put another 2. And then rotate 90 degrees, put another 2. So you can fit 8 in here. It's like a perfect fit.
Nice.
It's got a hole in the middle. You can put small stuff in, maybe.
Or you could just put all your tacos in there.
Yeah, it looks like a good
Use them up.
taco station.
Yeah.
That's a dip. That's your dip right there.
Yeah, that's where dipping sauce goes.
Yeah. These are food trays, so you're supposed to put food in.
Yeah. We wound up going to GFS and buying up a whole bunch of the Chinese soup containers.
Oh yeah.
Because they come in like 4 different sizes. You can get like an 8 ounce, a 12 ounce, 16 ounce, 32 ounce, and they hold a lot of parts. And Evelyn uses them when she goes around picking her orders because she'll just take a whole stack of them. And we've got like, you can't see it on the camera, but got like, these things. And you can buy hundreds of them and they are cheap. And stay away from, I was going to actually buy them from Uline. They cost like 2 or 3 times as much from Uline, and you got to pay for shipping. We just went to like a local GFS, which is, your regular, any local food supply store that has like restaurant equipment, and you can buy them by the sleeve. There's like 50 or 100 of them in a sleeve for like a couple dollars. And that's what we pretty much do almost everything in the whole house in. You'll see, you walk around, there's cups. Everywhere. I got cups here. I got cups here. We use these things for everything now. We got more cups over here. We use them for everything. They got the lids, so, which is real nice when you got a whole bunch of stuff all over the place. You don't have to worry about it because you can snap the lids on them when you want something to, keep it separate. Doesn't matter if you drop it or not, but we got thousands of those all over. And we keep running out somehow, too. I don't know how, but they just keep disappearing and moving for everything.
Nice.
Yeah. We just use them usually for sorting or picking orders or inventory. If we're going to go through and part out stuff, we'll just lay out a whole stack, a whole table full of cups, put one part in each one, and then use them to organize everything, just like you're using with the little cardboard ones.
Sweet. Hey, do we have any new people in the chat that have not? This is your first time here. Put in the chat if this is your first time.
Brick Slingers virgins? Is that what you're looking for? You're looking for virgin?
Lego Joe before.
Yeah, I think Lego Joe's been on before. A couple of times. I don't think there's anybody new.
Not seeing anyone pop up.
Steve W. Who's Steve W? How far back's he go?
He's been here before.
Okay.
All right, no new people.
So I have to tell them the rules.
So let's see. Now I got comments. Jeez. Try both sides is not your first time.
JT Brooks, second time.
All right, I think we're gonna do a giveaway quick. So we give away this, the witch. I think we'll play the number game.
Ooh, you're always good with the number game.
Yeah, I gotta pick a good number though. Let's see. All right, I got one. So what you have to do is the first person to guess the number I have in my head, and I'll send it to the other people. You can't start yet. First one to guess it is going to get this. I'm probably going to take it. Nah, I'll just ship it in the box. But if it gets smashed in the box, it's not my fault. So, all right, ready, go. Between 1 and 100.
Can't watch because I don't know what the number is. You didn't tell me.
I'll send it in the private chat so you guys can see it. If you click on the private chat, you'll see it.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, so I can't play then, huh?
I think Secret Squirrel got it.
Yep, Secret Squirrel did get it.
Double check.
Yep.
Oh,
Wow.
That was so close.
That was Secret Squirrel's first number, too.
Yeah, no, second.
Right.
27.
Oh, second. Oh, yeah, 2 and 7. She just flipped it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was 72. See, I got it on the back of the box. Secret Squirrel won. You can all keep guessing to however long you want to make it look like there's lots of coffee. First one that got it was Secret Squirrel. So go to brick-slayer.com, send me your info. I'll send it to you. It's probably going to get smashed in the mail just because that's what the mail does. But you should still be able to build it. So I'll pull the price sticker off.
does it too.
All right. Thank you to Secret Squirrel for watching. I think he always wins. That's okay. As long as Sean didn't win this time.
I was gonna say at least Sean didn't get it. Jeez.
I mean, I still have a prize to send to Sean anyways. So it's like the same thing. Let me find this one to remove it now. There we go.
Oh, I got my Halloween prize package this week. The necklaces were just really outstanding.
Yes, we got our goo too. Thank you very much.
Oh, you guys got it.
Yeah, we got our Halloween grab bag thing. Yeah,
I totally forgot about that.
that was kind of funny.
Yeah, it's surprised the kids didn't even ask about it. Because I was like, I'm just going to send this stuff away here. So, yeah.
I think Alex is still playing with the slime.
Nice.
Does he get the slime all over the Lego?
He just keeps shoving his thumb into it, making farting noises around me.
You can use the slime to stick into the Lego to clean out the dirt in there.
Yeah.
I actually bought some stuff that was like to stick in your car vent to clean out the stuff. And it's literally just like slime.
It's the same stuff.
Because it will just like absorb the dirt and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yum.
It doesn't work well on carpet, though.
Yeah, don't put it in carpet or your hair. My brother, when he was little, he like took it to bed and fell asleep and woke up and was like stuck in there and then just kind of... I was like, oh man.
I think hot water just dissolves it.
I don't know. Beats me. Oh, if anybody needs a label printer, hit me up. I got 2 of them. One works. The other one I have to repair, but I bought them on Amazon. Well, I bought one on eBay because I was like, oh, no, this won't sell for this price. I'm going to bid on it. And that's sure enough, I won.
You got stuck with it?
Because I buy them broken and then I take them apart and fix them. So I got to take the one apart. But the other one that worked great. I just upgraded mine. So
Another one of your weird hobbies?
yeah, I like to fix broken electronic stuff. I'm pretty good at it.
Meth will do that to you. Makes you want to take stuff apart and fix it.
You get my computer done yet?
Yeah, no. Like I said, I didn't do shit this week. This whole week disappeared. I don't know what happened. I think I fell asleep on Tuesday and woke up Friday. I really don't know. This whole week. Last time I talked to you was what?
Hair was gone.
Yeah, right. I woke up, my hair was gone. I talked to you, 2 or 3 days ago?
Yeah.
the last time. I don't know what the hell happened the last couple of days. They just like totally disappeared.
All right, Chris, I'll send you an email.
How much? All of it.
Yeah, I think one's a Zebra 2844, and then the other one is a Zebra ZP 450. So I only have Zebra ones. That's all I use. But
Do you have any more of those labels, like the big rolls of labels?
yeah. Why, you want one?
I could use.
Let me get another one, and then I'll send you one.
Or not even a whole one, maybe a
They
quarter of a one.
don't come in quarters. They come in whole rolls.
Yeah.
You gotta wind off half a roll for them real quick.
If
Yeah,
you
just
want-
cut it in 4 pieces and send me 1/4.
you cut a box in half, and then you stick it in there. That's wide, like just wide enough. I'm sure a USPS box of some sort would probably work. But you cut it in half, stick the roll in there, and then you run like a skewer through it so that it can rotate.
Yeah.
And then you just set it on the floor and feed it up to your printer, and then it will just roll freely and print out.
Mhm.
But yeah, I tried to get 7,500 of the fan fold labels from UPS, and they're like,
Wow.
your account isn't authorized to use these. And I was like, dang it.
How many is in a roll for the big roll? How many are in there?
920 or 960.
Wow. I've only had 300 orders so far, so that would last me a year and a half at this rate.
Yeah, pretty much.
I bet at the rate you're growing, David, your orders gonna go up.
Yeah, definitely.
He keeps raising his prices though, so they won't.
Yeah, my prices. See, I've been getting orders. Okay, today I have 2, 4. I have 8 orders today. That's a little bit too much. I'm trying to part out sets. I keep getting interrupted with these orders. So I'm thinking about increasing my prices to maybe 4 times or 5 times, just so I can reduce my work.
There you go. I wish I had that problem. I mean, I've got like a $6 order today. So I'm giving away more stuff than I'm making in orders today.
Well, with all that free time you have, instead of picking orders, you should be parting out your sets.
Oh, I am. I got them all parted out, except them down to the last one and then these large boxes.
Oh, okay.
Like I parted out probably 75 sets this weekend.
Mhm.
Like, I had a TV box chock full of cardboard boxes I broke down.
Do you throw those out or you save them?
No, I recycle them all.
Hmm.
I don't have room for boxes. Boxes or instructions. David, do you have a Rollo printer or do you have a different printer?
I have Rollo. Yeah.
Sean says, because I sent him a roll, he says he couldn't get it to work on his Rollo.
Uh-oh.
So we'll have to wait till Tribe Outside tries them on his Rollo, see if they work, because he has a roll too. I haven't tried them because I'm trying to use up all my little rolls, but I have a Zebra printer, so.
I think they're all the same. It's just 4x6, and you feed them through.
Yeah, I don't know. I would guess maybe you got to recalibrate or something. Beats me. My Zebra is super finicky, so if I plug it into any other computer, I have to recalibrate every time.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why it is, but once you calibrate, it works wonderful. It's like you plug it and plug it into a different computer.
What size of the labels you guys are using?
4x6.
Mine are 2x7. Mine are long, like long skinny rectangles like this.
Yeah, see, they're just like size of an envelope here.
Oh yeah, mine are a lot smaller than that.
Yeah. 50 Caliber says set up a Discord for the group, allowing us to share finds, talk amongst ourselves anytime rather than just Sunday, and charge a couple bucks. So I actually almost made one this week because I was like, maybe I should set up a Discord. Because, you know, on Instagram, people post like, hey, I found this or that.
Yeah.
Which is good. But, like, I'm not always on Instagram. So I was thinking about making a Discord and then people can share, like, the finds they got. So you know what to look for when you go out sourcing for Lego.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else think that's a great idea?
I think it's a good idea. It's a way to chat back and forth between everybody when we're not on here, because it's nice having a network of friends too, like
Yep.
you guys. I mean, nobody really knows it, but when I have problems with my inventory, either Nathan or Kim, I place orders through them to send out parts to my customers. So, and it only happens once in a great while, but it's nice having a couple of people you can rely on that are, somewhat friendly and friends on here that you can just place an order and it's going to go out. I don't have to think about it. So, yeah, I think a Discord would probably be a good idea to kind of keep everybody in touch more than they are.
Yeah, I'd do this. I would join Discord.
Yeah.
I might work on that this week, though, when I'm at work. So
I don't work well with others either, so you and I will get along great.
So Sean says that big roll, it printed one and then keeps printing the same one. It won't print till I pull out and reinsert.
That's what she said.
That's what she said, yeah.
You guys are
You
terrible.
walked right into that one. Come on. Come on. You were asking for it.
So, yeah, when I get to the big roll, I'll do it. But if any of you want fan-fold ones, if you call UPS and you tell them you want to set up a business account or something, or set up an account, they'll want you to ship through UPS. But I mean, if you ship one item through there and tell them you're starting a business, the fan-fold box is 7,500 labels. So literally, if they send you one box, that would last you 10 years. And I've seen people on YouTube get a whole box. So my account is through my eBay account, which is why they won't give me it. Because I set it up through there somehow. It's really hard to set up if you do it online. But if you call, it's easier. And just be like, hey, I'm going to ship stuff through UPS. And they'll set you up an account. And I don't think it costs anything. But you can get free
Doesn't
labels.
cost to have the account.
So
They you get better rates once you get an account established with them too. If you do use them to ship stuff, but I don't think you're going to get it down to the price of the post office.
no,
Not a lot.
you get UPS through or eBay is way cheaper than through actual UPS website.
Yeah.
So just crazy, but yeah. So if you guys get those roll labels to work, I'll request one every month. I stopped giving them away because Sean said it didn't work for his, but I don't know. We'll wait till Trab Outside gets his to work.
Well, send me one. I'll do a lot of testing.
Well, it's like $16 shipping because it's heavy.
How much does it cost if you just bought it from Amazon?
I don't know. They're free from UPS.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Amazon will probably charge you $30-$40 for some small rolls. I don't think they have the large rolls, but I'm still trying to work through my small rolls that I have. So, all right, where are we at? We're at 1:40. We got 20 minutes left.
I got a game you want to play. You want to come up with something to give away?
Oh yeah, I can find a poly bag in my
Poly bags?
poly bag box.
I think this will even take Chris a few minutes to figure out. I don't think he's going to get it.
Oh, hold on. We got to figure out who those Wallies went to. So, a couple
Oh yeah,
a month or two ago, Dave was giving away 2 Wallies, and somehow he forgot to ship them. So, if you want a Wally, send me or send him an email. And I'm pretty sure I know who won them. So don't be like, oh, I think I won them. But if you did win it, send us an email with your address and we'll get that sent out again. See, slacking.
They're around here somewhere. Yeah, we couldn't find. I went back and looked for an email from Nathan. Couldn't find the addresses, and he couldn't find the one that he says he sent. So I'm thinking we didn't either get the addresses or it didn't get forwarded correctly. Anyway, whoever actually won them, get on and send your address information so we can send them out. Please. And then
How did you lose 2 Wallies?
I didn't lose them. They're just not right there.
Probably under your screen.
Probably. I moved all this stuff a little while ago. Yeah. Yeah, they're over here somewhere.
I think I had one of those, but you can keep it as a prize for another game.
Well, it doesn't matter. We can send it out.
Yeah. 'Cause I actually built one of those a couple years ago.
Look at, I found these posters the other day when I was throwing away instructions I had. Oh, look at that.
You should hang that up in your bedroom.
Fancy.
Ooh, ah.
So they're going to be going to some envelopes.
Once there's Lego memorabilia in a room, it becomes a Lego room.
Yeah, right.
Does that mean I can write it off if I just hang these all over my house?
Yeah, you can write off every room you put a poster in.
Oh, weird. Look, I had to store this poster here.
But if you put 2 or 3 drawers in a room, then you can start seriously writing it off.
Marketing.
Yep. Oh. All right, we got it.
Biggest write-off is if you drive, all your mileage you can write off.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep track
You
of
gotta
it.
go to the store to get your materials, right?
Yeah.
Get all your supplies and parts and inventory.
Oh, yeah. Every day I drive, I'm doing
The
something
big
like
sets that you buy, you can write
Yeah.
them too.
All those personal
They're
stuff
investment.
that haven't built yet.
Even if you plan to keep them, they can be an investment.
Investment, exactly. Yeah, research and development, Evelyn says too.
All right, what's your game?
All right. We're gonna play the game. We want to play the category game.
Would driving to Facebook Marketplace meetups count for write-offs? Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything pertaining to do with the business itself.
Like when you're going to the store to get groceries and you look for Lego and they don't carry any there. You can write that
They
off.
don't carry them at 7-Eleven.
But
No.
you went to look. So
Yeah.
That's my brain over
No, during your trip, if any part of your
Yeah.
trip
there. Shit.
has anything to do with your business, you can write off the whole trip. Like if you make 5 trips to different stores and only one of them is for Lego, you can actually write out the whole mileage as a business expense.
And if you go get coffee while you're going to that store, you can write off 50% of the coffee or the food you buy and eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
If you're taking a Lego customer out to lunch, somebody that buys Legos from you,
You can write half of that off too.
no, you can write the whole thing off. It's a business meeting.
that's right.
Yeah.
You gotta find find yourself a really good accountant, and they can hook you up with what you can and can't get away with.
Yep. When
All right.
I go spend time with my mom, we go out to eat. I always keep the receipts because she's helping me. She's helping me to sort and separate bricks and plates. So I'm there for business. So
All right, you got a poly bag?
Yeah, whoever wins, I'll let them choose between a couple.
Okay. This
Ray
is gonna
Bricklet
be
says, what if you buy the employees' lunch? Yeah, it's work related. You write
the
that off.
lunch, the lunch itself would be a write-off. Yes.
yep.
Well, Chris, they're not. Are they actual employees or are they 1099?
Yeah, if they're 1099s, you can't do it. If it's employees, then you can.
Oh, yeah, he does 1099s.
I think it's still a business lunch.
It could be a business meeting lunch, that type thing.
What
Right.
if you bought it all for yourself? Yeah. I would think you could write it off.
You might be able to. You have to look into it. Find yourself somebody that knows somebody that has a decent accountant and start asking them questions.
Sam will say everything we write off.
David says, would the cost of an accountant be worth it compared to me doing it myself? So I just started using GoDaddy because it imports all my PayPal. And then once you set like sales as sales and shipping as shipping, it just automatically assigns everything. And you can, when you do like your food and stuff, it'll mark off 50% you can write off. So I don't know. I got like $86.
Yeah, I think the main thing, David, is to find a good accountant and let them help you.
I think we were paying about $250 a month to him, and we would hand over like our QuickBooks file of all of our sales and expenses, and then he would do the paperwork each month. And at the end of the year, we paid like another, I think it was like $300 or $400 for the corporation tax return and everything. So I mean, it adds up a little bit if you get a legit accountant to help you. But like Kim said, use them for the knowledge for at least 4 to 6 months or for the first year. Learn everything you need to learn about taxes and write-offs and exemptions. And you've got shareholder distributions, you've got payroll, there's all kinds of little things you can do if you're a LLC or a corporation, depending on what state you're in, because I know the rules are different in different states too.
It's different everywhere, so you need a good accountant from wherever you
somebody in your state that knows the rules to kind of tell you what you can, not really tell you what you can and can't do, but tell you what's legit and what you can't do. It's as stupid as it sounds, for a legit business, if you had a legit reason for it, you could go buy yourself a 72-inch flat screen TV and put it in your office because you've got a waiting room and you're keeping your customers entertained for however long it's sit. So that kind of stuff, it's legal. You can do it as a write-off. That's why
scuba gear.
Yeah, that's why big corporations don't pay taxes at the end of the year, because they invest in things that are legal and use that as a write-off versus paying the extra taxes for it that they would have to if they didn't do it. If you don't spend a certain amount of money every year, you're going to pay taxes instead. But if you reinvest in your own business and products and parts and pieces, that investment kind of zeroes out some of the tax that you would have been paying. So, like I said, it is a good idea to find a good accountant that can teach you at least what you can and can't do for your particular business, and work with them for a year. And after the first year, you might realize, this guy's not costing me a lot of money and he's saving me a fortune, and you want to keep using them too. It's one less thing you got to deal with every quarter or every month or every, however your personal business taxes are. So just got to find
YouTube videos.
Or you watch YouTube videos, yeah. But you got to be careful with YouTube videos, because unless you find somebody in his state that's like legit, all the rules are different by state. You got to be careful with that.
Yeah, David, if you don't have an LLC, if you didn't sign up through the state for one, you would do as self-employed as a sole proprietor, and you just use your social security number when you go do your taxes. So you would do, if you work a job, they'll do your W-2s for whatever job you work, and then you would do self-employment for your Lego stuff.
Yeah.
So I just finally set up my LLC a couple weeks ago and filed it with the state and the IRS.
The self-employment thing is not as, I'm going to say probably not as good as some type of LLC or corporation, because there are different rules for different types of corporations. You've got a C corporation, S corporation, LLC, and sole proprietor. And the rules for each one are a little bit different. What you can and can't write off, shareholder distributions. If the company's making extra money, you can take more money from the company without paying certain taxes. Like I said, you really do want to have an accountant in the beginning. No, an LLC is not going to save money. Knowing the rules is going to save you money.
Well, the LLC will prevent you from getting sued and losing your house and everything you own.
Yeah,
If
that's
your
liability.
proprietor gets sued,
Using an
anything
LLC
you
helps
have.
protect you personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, the LLC is not going to save you anyway. Usually, S corporations are formed to put a barrier between you personally and what your business produces. Say if you make ladders, say you actually own a company that manufactures ladders, and somebody falls off your ladder and dies, the fact that you have an S corporation makes it so that the husband or wife of whoever died can't come sue you personally because you have the corporation, which basically creates a barrier between the company and you as an individual. Where if you're a LLC or a sole proprietor, that barrier may not be there. So, dude, get an accountant. I'm telling you, pay somebody a few $100, learn a little bit, pick their brain as much as you can, because whatever information I can give you, that's only going to pertain to Florida because that's what I know. So I don't know what state you're in, but I would definitely hunt around. Ask people that you know that have businesses. Say, hey, who do you guys use for an accountant? Or do you have anybody you know is a really good accountant? Because everybody knows somebody that's got a business. And anybody that's got a big enough legit business uses an accountant. They don't waste their time doing the paperwork the amount of time it takes to do the paperwork usually themselves. They'll either have an accountant or they'll have like a CPA on staff sometime that does it, or a secretary that is like a, what do you call it? They got the stamp.
Notary.
Yeah, they'll have somebody on staff that might be a notary that knows the rules, and they'll do the stuff internally for them. But yeah, just talk to a couple people that have businesses and ask them. That's the easiest way to do it, because you might find somebody that's a friend of a friend that'll just tell you everything you want to know. You may not even have to pay for it.
Or when you go file your taxes with your tax man, usually you can ask them and they'll tell you like what to keep track of for the year and stuff. Like all you got to do is keep records of your stuff. So if you use a program, it's easy, or you can just do Excel. I've been doing Excel all year, but manually it's a pain. So now I want automatic.
QuickBooks is like the standard, but it's expensive now. They got pricey as hell.
Look I went and got Halloween candy.
You got 50% off
candy of the year now. So Sean's getting some gummy bears.
Yeah, I buy the Haichu from Costco.
Yep.
And they come in a big bag with 4 flavors, and then I have my kids sort through them, and I have them sorted by flavor.
Nice.
And then I grab a couple for each order. It's just funny. I got to sort everything: Legos and candy.
Well, I'm paying the minimum, the 4 ounces, so I might as well get my money's worth.
I know. My kids.
Well, I have some orders that are at 3.9 ounces, and I add the piece of candy, and it's 4.1. I'm like, do I add the candy or do I not?
Candy out.
I take candy out.
David, if you've kept track of all your expenses, you should be set then at the end of the year.
Yeah, you're good, David.
Yeah.
The main thing is what kind of mileage have you been keeping up?
I didn't keep track of my mileage this year.
Not lately. We haven't
Just what we spend.
Yeah, we haven't been keeping track of much at all. We just keep track of how much money we spend on bulk Lego, because that's the only real expense that we've got as far as going out and buying stuff. The gas to get there and back, maybe. But we're not buying
your doors and your buckets that you keep all your parts in.
Oh yeah,
your trays.
Yeah, we've got all the totes
That's
and the racks and
right
stuff like that. But most of that's all bought now, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. The only thing we're really buying lately is we do have to buy some more of the totes. But
You can write off all your priority mailboxes that you. Oh wait, you didn't pay for those. Those are free.
you mean all my storage?
You could write off going to the post office to get them, though.
Oh hell no! I have them deliver them. Are you crazy?
You can also write off your haircuts if you're on a YouTube live stream for your business.
If I do it on the live stream, I can write off my haircut.
No, you got to do it because you got to like. How do you think Donald Trump wrote off 7,000 in haircuts? Because he has to do public events and speak and has to look presentable.
He gets
right.
haircuts.
I think he just gets hair colors. Because if you see him once in a while, he has gray hair, but most of the time they color it blonde. But he actually just has gray hair. And
Kind of more
every
of an orange.
so often you'll see him when he didn't get his hair done.
I saw somebody on Facebook took him and photoshopped him where he had like shaved head like this, and then actually had like a little beard. He actually looked they actually look a lot better. needs to shave off that mop. Give it up. Admit defeat in the hair, at least.
Concede to the hair.
Concede to the hair, yes. You don't have to concede the White House, just concede to the hair.
Let's see here. Lego is not candy. Great Brick Lab. I put it in the packages though as a gift, and it's considered write-off.
Exactly.
Oh, it's great. I'm getting a lot of compliments from people.
Oh,
for the
yeah.
candy.
Oh yeah, people love it. Like the feedback is like more feedback.
Now we're giving away all the good secrets.
It's
I'm waiting for
fast.
someone to give me a bad review and say like I caused cavities or something, or gave him diabetes.
I had someone say, "Thanks for the candy," but what is it? There were some where they couldn't eat candy, and I was like, "Whatever, throw it away."
Give it to your food then.
Give it to a neighbor kid.
All right, can we block Sean real quick so he can have his game?
All right, go for it. I'm printing a label.
Printing labels. All right.
Yeah.
This one is part category. What is the category? Just like we did before. This is going to be a hard one. Jessica said it took her a while, like a half hour to find this part. Let's see if we can get it to focus.
Hold on, let me make yours big here.
Oh, I know that one.
Okay, but what part category is it?
Looks like a crocodile.
I think I know what it is. I won't say though.
Card was declined. What the hell?
Anybody know what it is? Anybody know? Anybody know?
It's from Chima, right?
I have no idea what it's from.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
David West got it.
Ooh, David West.
Yep.
Very good. That was quick. He must have one.
Yeah, it goes on the writing cycle in the Chima, where you pull the thing and it just writes off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That one was surprisingly quick. I didn't think anybody'd get that fast. I'd never seen one before she handed it to me.
Here, give it back. So
I've never seen one before.
All right, give me 2 seconds here, and I'll.
It's only in one set from
All
from
right.
2013, so you won't see many of them, I guess.
But there's a whole category. They're different. They're called speeders, as David said. They have different ones like a lion, a wolf, or something.
Mm-hmm.
Eagle. There's the eagle one.
Yeah, an eagle. Yep.
I guess you got to be into the sets and the kits to learn all that stuff.
Yeah.
I just need to know where it is in a drawer.
David, you only handle new parts, right?
Since June, I started parting out new sets. But before that, 2 years before that, I had been collecting basically used stuff. So in my basement, I have drawers like behind me, but 500 of those drawers, and they're all used parts. And they're organized by category. So that's, yeah, So when I got into new, I felt it was so much easier because I spent a lot of time sorting the used. And when I got into new and just parting them out, use the Bricklink part out function, that just seemed a lot faster.
It is a lot faster. But I think there's more of a markup than when you mark it.
Yeah. But I mean, if you can get new sets at 4 or 5 times part out value,
Yeah.
that's probably as good as getting used.
True.
Yeah, it's hard to get them over 3 times part out. Like,
But yeah, no, 4 or
Well,
5.
for me, I had the guy
Long
that
often.
helped me get sets.
oh yeah, you had someone that was giving you a deal.
Mhm.
So it turns out somebody at my work, their dad actually buys like pallets of Walmart returns and like sells them on his website, I guess, and on eBay. And he's like, "Hey, I'll let him know if he gets any Lego." And I was like, "Yeah, hit me up."
That's pretty
Nice.
good.
So let's see here, David West, you get to pick between the 3 of these poly bags. Post in the chat which one you want. Okay. There is the Minecraft 30394. You can either choose that one or the police car or the Ninjago combo charger. Which one would you like? Great Brick Lab. Yeah, I would agree with you if you can get like 1,000 pounds like you did.
And I was surprised. It's
That's
not that hard.
ridiculously cheap for the amount you get.
It's not that hard to find big bulk lots if you look around. I mean, I found more Lego than I found more used Lego than I could afford to buy, and it didn't take long to find more than I could afford. Like I could probably, if I really push the few people that I've met that are getting a lot of stuff for me, I could probably come up with easy 1,000 pounds a month, and that would be like every month. If they've already told me after two to 3 weeks, call them back and tell them how much I want. So if I really pushed them, I'm pretty sure I could be bringing in 1,000 pounds a month. The problem is you can't sort 1,000 pounds a month.
You could just get them and then you could sell them to other people.
Well, one of the things we thought about too, which I know Chris does, a couple other people do it, Cutthroat Bricks does it, where they just take and bag it up and sell it by the pound too. You know, there's that avenue.
Cutthroat takes on the high value items and then bags the rest of them.
Yeah, he takes all the expensive
Anything
parts.
that's under 50 he just leaves.
Yeah. Take out the animals, the minifigures, the motors, the big plates, all that stuff, and then just bag up all the bricks and plates and sell them by the pound. There's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you go on eBay, they're everywhere. You can buy a Lego by what, 10, I don't know, $20, $30 a pound that way. But
Yeah.
You should create a list for yourself, and then you can share it with us too, of all the high value parts. Basically, every category, what the most expensive parts are. So you can go through a bulk lot and just pick those out, and the rest you can just sell off. You know, whatever you want.
well, none of them are really high dollar value parts. Not as far as standard stuff. I mean, the best thing is if you could take bricks, plates, tiles, those will just sell right away every time. It doesn't matter what color it is. You put them in inventory. By the time you're moved on to the next part, you know, your bricks, plates, and tiles sell really quickly. The high dollar items are going to be the weird minifigures when you find them, or the black dragon parts when you come across them, or the white dragon parts when you come across them, dinosaurs. You know, those are the higher dollar items that you come across. Once in a while, you get a couple of printed tiles or parts that are pretty pricey. I just had a guy the other day. He ordered one white slope because it had a special sticker on it from a Star Wars kit, and the guy paid international shipping plus the $1.50 for the part, and it probably cost him $10 in the end for one slope because he wanted it with that sticker on it. So those are the things you're going to come across that you won't even know they're worth anything until you check them. When you're going to put it into inventory, and it's like, whoa, damn, why is this part $15? And you don't know, because it looks like every other stupid white slope, except it had a little weird sticker on it that you didn't know was worth a lot of money. So that's the problem with the used stuff is, even I'm sure even Chris probably runs across it now. He's been doing this for a while and he does a lot more volume, I think, than we do as far as inventory wise, because he's got more people doing it than we do, and I'm sure even he runs across weird stuff. But
that's the thing. All this stuff you've come across. You can create that list.
Yeah, you could. Problem is, you don't see it twice. Unless it's
that's true. Yeah, they're too rare.
Right. It's like wow.
Yeah, we got when we found the UCS Millennium Falcon dish, the one that's printed backwards, and you don't think anything of it at first when you're starting out because it looks like every other printed dish. Who cares, But when you go to put it in the computer and you can't find it because it's not a regular dish, and then you pull it up and it says that there's only 2 available in the world and the cheapest one is $60. You're like, what the hell?
This part is an exact example of that.
Yeah.
That is the top of the Death Star sphere.
Alex, we just found this one the other day. This is in one of our newest lots that we got.
Most people would think that's not worth anything.
Yeah,
it's $2 for that one.
Yeah.
However, if you find the bottom's worth $15.
Yeah, if you find the bottom half, it's $15 because it's more rare than the top half for whatever reason. But it's stupid stuff like that. It's. I mean, I could see making a list of crazy expensive parts, but you find them so seldom.
And when you do find them, you already know.
I want to run this by you guys too.
Yeah.
I have probably 700 to 1,000 pounds. I don't know exactly of used that I've already sorted by shape. So they're not sorted by color, but they're like the same shape, all kinds of colors. Now I'm still deciding whether or not I want to add these to my store, or maybe just sell it to someone who has a store and wants it. So, like right here, all these drawers have stuff in them.
Now, when you say it's broken down by shape, do you have like all the 1x1s together and all the 2x2s?
Yeah. So these are slopes.
Is it every slope or just one shape?
This is just a 1x2 45-degree slope.
Okay.
And these are the 2x3 45. And yeah, this is all slope here, and I got like arches. Trying to see what else. Technic stuff.
Is any of this inventoried in the computer or just in the drawers?
Just in the drawers. I haven't counted them. I haven't looked at anything. These are all plates. So these are all like, what's this? 4x10 plates. This whole drawer.
Right.
Too bad he doesn't like building.
4x12. No, I did build for a little bit.
Yeah.
6x6 plates. 6x8. You see, there's some OCD showing there.
Dude, you've done 90% of the work, man. Put that shit in the computer and start making money on it.
And then these are all tiles, 1x4.
Yep.
1x6.
That's how the counts are.
It wouldn't take long to go through a drawer.
Yeah, counting them and then taking out all the damaged ones or the ones that I don't want to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do that too.
Might be interested.
I gotta do these too. I think Chris says these are valuable. Should do all the friends.
Yep. Oh yeah, people buy friends.
These
We-
parts sell really well.
yeah, there's a lot of people buying the friends figures.
These are let's see. I've been buying, the what is it? eBay lots, the minifigure lots, the half-pound Goodwill lots.
Yeah.
Been buying those for a while, buying off Facebook, and I had been holding on to these guys.
Oh, okay.
They were only worth like $1.50, and since the pandemic, they've gone up to I think $5 or $6 a piece.
Nice.
So I was kind of disappointed they were only $1.50 because I have that many.
Oh damn, dude.
Oh my God.
So I need to list those.
I think you need to list a lot of things.
Those are all used, so I haven't touched any of them. Haven't added them to my store.
Well, if you're not in a huge hurry to do, you've priced your stuff so that it will sell slower on purpose to give you time to work on your inventory.
Yeah.
Do the same thing with your used. You've already got it 75% done. That's what I would do. I mean, I don't know how much you would actually want to sell it for as is, but I mean, you've already done so much of the work. You've already got it organized. You've got it sorted. The only thing you got to do is sort it by color and count it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I see my new stuff is already. When I hit 1 million, my room will be full,
Right.
and I need to either switch to used from then, or keep going, but I have to get rid of the used. So it's like a competition for space, and I don't want to rent a warehouse yet, because that I'm gonna have to pay what, $800 to $1,000 a month.
Yeah, just store it.
Yeah.
Where are you located?
Yeah,
I'm in Ohio.
it's not Ohio.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. Real estate's cheap here.
Yeah. Still a storage unit. It starts eating into your profits all the time. You don't want to do that, really.
Yeah, I'd say $500 to $1,000 a month. I'd rather just spend that on Lego or sell off stuff than trying to grow.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
but see, I don't know how much all this would be worth because it's since I already put in the time, but it's still no minifigures. It's just parts. I know a lot of you guys, when you buy bulk lots, you want the minifigures and parts in there because that's where a lot of the value is.
right.
But the parts sell very well. Especially your basic bricks, plates, and tiles.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of the slopes do very well as too.
I made the mistake of so I sold off a lot of bulk, and I would go through, pick out the minifigures, and I would pick out all these weird shaped pieces and leave all the bricks and plates in there, and I would sell that in the bulk. I should have kept all the bricks and plates.
Yeah, because those sell right away.
Yeah, and all the weird shapes, I would look them up, and there are like thousands of them in the market, and no one wants to buy them.
We've set on stuff that we know has been in inventory since the very beginning, and every once in a while something will sell and be like, "Hey, that finally sold." It's like almost a year later now, and people are picking up weird stuff that we put in day one. So there's weird parts too, stuff that you think, well, nobody's ever going to buy this. Some weird nothing part, but sooner or later it seems like everything sells.
Like those modified plates yesterday.
Which ones
Yeah.
were that?
The ones that are supposed to be.
Oh yeah, I'll just get mine. But
Everything seems to sell.
yeah, it just takes time. If you got the storage and the time for it, it'll go eventually. But,
David, do you know what you have on average cost-wise for the stuff that's already sorted?
Well, cost-wise, I've been buying this between $4 and $5 a pound.
that's pretty good.
So yeah, and I've gone higher than that if it's more complete sets, but they wouldn't be in this. It would be in my completed set section.
Right.
And if they have more figures, so the way I buy is about $5 a pound and $1 per minifigure. So I'll actually add money into the minifigure.
Right.
And I've gotten better deals before, but usually I stick with that. So that's kind of how much everything is.
That's good.
Yeah, but the new sets I've been getting were more around, $10 a pound and $2 per minifigure. So it's double, but takes less than half the time to part out. So
Right.
that's why, I'm more, that's why I like doing new,
Yeah. You, either way, whether you buy new or used, you have to do the part out. But with used, you don't have to do the actual sorting.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. But
Yeah,
then
nice.
that's the thing. You guys are doing good if you're making 3 or 4 times. Well, he's actually doing what? You're doing 4 times current price?
3 times current price, and I get it on average probably 3 to 3.5 part out. So it's really 10 times.
Yeah, you're about 10 times what your cost is. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's really good for new stuff. That's most people aren't going that high.
But I'm not going to sell all my pieces at that price.
No,
I'm just selling the best pieces.
Right.
I know I'm going to have to drop my prices eventually.
Well, that's something I'm trying to work with Steven on Brick Freedom, is that we can go in there and put in a multiplier on each individual part. So if you know you've got stuff that's not going to sell for 10 times, you want to put it at 4 times or 5 times, put all your bricks and plates and tires at 10 times.
Yes.
That's one of the things I'm hoping you can do, is get a multiplier in there for each part.
Yep. Here's some other stuff I'm trying to get rid of as well. Just more used bulk.
I'm sure Pop's Block Shop would buy a bunch of your used bulk.
Yeah.
About as much as he has.
All the wheels. Yeah. But I have some buyers for that kind of stuff. But the sorted stuff, I don't know what's a good price.
Yeah. I haven't bought anything actually from anybody that's been sorted. Like everything we get's in 50-gallon or 50-pound tote that we go through from start to finish. So I don't know. I'm not sure how far into it price wise that is.
That's the food tray box from Sam's Club. That's what it looks like.
750 of them in there?
Yep.
Dang, that's a small box for that many.
Yeah,
it's only, I think, $12 or something.
I'll just buy some hot dogs or something and save them.
You're
gonna get some oily Legos.
Yeah. Keep
some chili and cheese mixed into bricks. That's funny.
Did anyone here get the Star Wars promotion with the metal keychain?
I do.
No.
I completely missed out on that. I thought it was just a plastic minifigure with a keychain on it, but it's actually all metal.
I'm sure you can get one on eBay if you want.
No, but you can get that. I mean, it's going for $30. And Lego.com had a promotion. If you spend $100, you get that for free.
Oh.
So that would have been perfect to get a bunch of sets at 30% off, basically.
Yes, Steve, I have found worse than chili and cheese mixed in used lots as well.
Oh yeah, I've had some pretty nasty shit in ours before. I think the worst things you find in used bulk is teeth and Band-Aids. I think that's like the worst thing you find in bulk stuff is teeth and Band-Aids.
That's funny. Calico got one of those things.
And toenails.
David, you should check your private chat. It might be hard to see on your phone, but Brick Junkies wants you to call him afterwards.
Broken glass. Yeah, that's no fun. Damn. Oh, you found glass in the Legos before? Nope. She had glass in hers.
Well, yeah, because you sweep them up with the broom and all the stuff on the floor.
Yeah, so far, I don't think I've done much of the pre-sort where we just sort by color. Everyone did it the first time around, and I think Alex did most of the last batch. But now we're looking at about 1,300 pounds we've got now that we've got to start soon. So I'm just going to try to tag team it and try to get as much done as quick as we can this time around.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to be just waiting to find clearance stuff.
Sitting around waiting on the bricks.
Oh, let me show you the map I made now. I've upgraded my sourcing map. Let me find it here. I now have every Walmart, every TJ Maxx, and every Marshalls mapped out for me to go source when I go full time. Like 58 stores, so I'm pretty sure I should be able to find some clearance Lego. So what you do, you make a spreadsheet with all the addresses, and then you upload them into Google Maps somehow. I like edited the script in my spreadsheet, but I don't remember how I did it. But it works. Like I was trying to figure out how to make it into a map, and then I was like, oh, it says map right at the top. I was like, I can't believe I made that.
Now, how the hell did I do it?
I don't know, but I did.
You can do like waypoints for Google Maps and just create like a little loop around.
Yeah, you can like set what direction you want to go in. Here we go. I think it's coming. Dun, 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 dun. For some reason, my computer's running super slow today.
I guess that'd be my fault.
Yep.
I don't think my Chromebook can handle the 2x additional monitors very well. It's coming slowly but surely. Dun, dun, dun.
That's what you're saying. David posted a part number for a boat hull. We actually sold one of those recently, I think. Didn't we sell one of those black police boat hulls? Has the sticker on this side that says police, the big black and gray hull. Yeah, we did. We did sell one of those recently. And it was probably right at 6-month average or a little bit above 6-month average. So it'll sell, dude. Somebody will buy it.
Well, I think that's what he said. He just got an order for one.
Oh, you just got an order for one. Just got speaking of parts. Okay, I missed the middle line. It said speaking of parts that never sell, and then he put the link. I didn't see the other line. Yeah, we sold one of those probably a month and a half. It was a little while ago, but everything sells, man. I'm telling you. Might take some time, but
Here we go. I'll share this now. All right, so all the red ones are the Walmarts. All the green ones are the Marshalls, and then all these, I don't know, brown colored ones are the TJ Maxx. So like these are all the ones within like a 40-minute driving distance from me. So
put the mouse on where you live.
it's over in this area.
Right in the middle.
So I can easily go over to Wisconsin, like hit up the Walmart here, and then want to buy a brick lives over here somewhere. So he goes and checks these ones for me, and then he updates the spreadsheet if they have clearance or not. So if you get enough people, they can literally update the spreadsheet and make it worth your while if you should go there or not. Smart. It's like crowdsourcing for clearance.
Need to tap into their APIs though, so we know what the hell's actually on sale.
Well, you got to go on the app, and then you got to look at the inventory of Lego. But
Do you have Barnes and Nobles in there, or Books A Million?
oh no, we have Barnes and Nobles around here. I should actually add them in here because they
They
have
have good clearance.
usually, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I've gotten a lot of stuff from them, 30 to 50% off.
Isn't it if you have like their card or something, you get more of a discount or something?
If you're a member, you get another 10%.
What kind of sets do they carry most of the time?
I got a lot of Toy Story and Lego Movie sets.
Nice.
Kind of weird for Barnes and Noble to carry that stuff.
Well, I know they
Well, they
usually
have-
have a
they have
small
a lot of Lego.
selection of Lego usually.
Mhm.
I like
Yeah,
Colt has Lego also, but
Yeah.
I haven't
have
found
quite
it.
a bit of Lego, but it's even when they mark it down to 30%, it's still not a good price. You have to catch it at lower than 30% if you can, around here anyway.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll add it to my list. Eventually, I'll just go like city to city to all the stores that carry Lego, and clear them out.
I found the best place is to go someplace really rural, like no one lives there, and there's a bunch of Walmarts. There's maybe Meijer or Barnes and Noble, and they have a lot on clearance.
Yeah, I found that. I know of a Walmart. It's like in between my hometown and the cities, and the city is like a small, decent size, I guess, but like nobody there buys Lego apparently. So you find these Walmarts that are just like out of the way, and you will find clearance there.
I think Trick or Brick lives in a place like that. That's why he gets all the good clearance.
Yeah, he only has like 2 Walmarts within like an hour of him, whereas I have like 22. But
I'm eating all the Lego candy today.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I eat lots of Lego too. It's really good. I just like to break my teeth out and stuff with it. Oh man, we're at 2.5 hours. Jeez.
Yeah, I bought these gummy bears to give out in my orders.
Yeah.
I've eaten probably 10 of those bags. I've given out 1.
The only thing you don't want to do is give out like candy bars, and then like when it goes through the post office, it melts, and then it will like look like someone took a dump in your Legos or something. But don't give out candy bars, people.
That'd be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David says he can never find good clearance in stores near him. So the deal is, this is what you got to do, I've learned. You got to go on the Walmart app, like set up an account or whatever, and literally like check it every few days, like set it to the store nearest to you, type in Lego and look at the Lego in the store on the app, because you can look at the Walmart.com or the store one and just breeze through the price or through the Legos and see if anything catches your eye. And what the pricing usually is if it's a 200 piece set, it's usually probably around $20. If it's a 300 piece set, it's usually around $30, unless it's like licensed, then it could be outrageous. But that's how I kind of look, is if the set is big or small, you can tell if the price is appropriate. Or if it's a big set and it's like $11, you'd be like, that's a deal. Now, if you find like 2 or more that are a deal, then it's worth it to go there. Sometimes the inventory is off. So if it's only one thing you're going for, it probably isn't going to have it. But that's what I do. And then when I go there, I'll make a list of like all the stuff I see on clearance, because you can make a list in the Walmart app. And that way I know to check those items I'll just change the store for that list and say I'm at a different store, and then I'll check the list and see if those items are on clearance there too. So use the app. It works great.
Yeah.
The app has never worked for me. Kind of like what James said.
It's never worked. You got to make sure you set the store to the correct one.
I don't even know how to set the store. Well, I do, but the scan doesn't work. Sometimes I'll scan a set and it'll say it's not available or it's out of stock.
So you scan it
And
again.
I'm holding that set, in my hand.
Oh, I know. Yeah, their inventory is off, but you scan it a second time and then it will come up with the price.
I've scanned it many times. It just keeps saying it's not in stock. So I take it up to one of the scanners they have there,
Yeah.
and that's where I get the real price.
Oh, okay. You got to make sure you're on the right store then, because sometimes, like if I go to one store and it'll say I'm at that store, and then I go to another one, it will still think I'm at the last store, so it'll be giving me their inventory prices. So if they were out of that item at the previous store, but it's now at the new store, it's going to say that it's out of stock. So you got to click on the little 3 bars up in the top left and go down to your store and click on Make This My Store at the one you're at.
Oh, okay.
Each time. Because if you just wait for it to automatically do it, half the time it doesn't work anymore. It used to be really accurate, but not anymore lately. So I always have to make sure it says I'm at the store I'm at, and then check the prices. Otherwise, you'll find some and it'll be at clearance at a different store, and you go to buy it and it's full price. You're like, what in the world? Plus, they're taking all the scanners out of a lot of stores around here, so they don't have scanners.
Really?
And they say you got to use the app. And then one lady, I think I brought this up before, and I said I use the app, like it won't give me the price here, and I showed it to her. She like got all snobby. I was like, do your job, fix your inventory.
I try not to talk to people there. They're not very nice.
Oh yeah, that's why they work at Walmart. Or you'll find the ones with the Walmart vest, and you ask them a question, and they're like, "Oh, I don't work here." And it's like,
yeah, right.
I have a Walmart vest on.
I've been watching you for the last 10 minutes. I agree, you don't work here.
They're like, "No, I pick orders," and I'm like, "But you know where everything is because you pick the orders."
Oh, they're like the shoppers, Instacart or something, right?
Yeah. But at Walmart, like they have their own like picker people because they have a Walmart vest on and stuff. So.
Alex went to Walmart one time here in town, and he was in the back of the store trying to get. I think he asked somebody to go get a manager because he wanted to buy something in bulk. I don't remember. I think it was some of the totes we wanted or something. And they went to get a manager. Then they called for the manager over the PA, and then nobody showed up. And Alex called the front. He called the store from inside the store to get somebody on the phone to get a manager. And it rang and rang and rang and rang. And he walked up to the front of the store. There were like 6 people standing at the service desk around the phone ringing. And he said, "Hey, you guys gonna get the phone or what?" And they just ignored him pretty much. And he's sitting there, he's like, "I've been trying to call you for 10 minutes. And you're sitting there, there's like 6 of you standing here doing nothing." I was like, bunch of idiots. Like nobody cares. That's what happens when you're like $6-7 an hour. Nobody cares.
Oh, they work at Walmart. So JT Brick says with the app, his inventory is usually off, but the pricing is accurate. So he builds a list of all the sets that he knows are going through current clearance. Like if you'll see people posting videos on YouTube or Instagram, add those sets to a list, and then you just change the store location for your list, and then you see if any of those are on clearance. So that's similar. That's about the same thing I do.
I say one of us in each.
I found so many like before they were even marked on clearance because the app said they were clearance.
Everybody in the chat group over there needs to get one family member. We all got to have one family member become some type of manager in each store chain, so we can check the computer system. We'll know when all the sales are going on at all the stores.
Well, I was on a Discord channel with a guy that worked at Walmart.
Yeah.
And he like would tell me every time there was Lego clearance, and then he quit or got fired or something.
That's all we need. We need the inside scoop on each store, man.
I'll start a Discord, and then we all can join, and then we all can tell each other what stores are on there.
Yeah.
No, Nathan, aren't you going to get part-time jobs at all these stores? 1 day a week?
Yes, I need to work it 1 day only, approximately 8 hours in the toy section.
You want to be the purchasing manager for each store.
Yeah. Whoops.
Target on Mondays, Walmart on Tuesdays.
You can go in and step on all the boxes, then they'd all be 10% off, right?
50% off the whole truckload.
Yup. I mean, hopefully in January I can be done with my job, and then I can do this full time, and then I'll literally I'll know every store when they have clearance because I'll be going to them all.
And if you can't make a living, you can go work at Target. I think that's what Brick on the Dollar did.
Yeah, he worked at Target for a while.
Oh, yeah?
He called it the dark days or something.
Exactly.
Dark days.
I heard they're actually supposed to be a pretty good company to work for.
I would assume they're better than Walmart, but
I'm pretty sure everything's McDonald's is better than Walmart, I think.
yeah.
And at Target, you get your employee discount, but if you have a red card, you can take the 5% off of the top of all of that, including your employee discount.
Oh, maybe I'm going to get a job there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I get the 5% off because the red card is not you don't have to use the credit card. You can just get a red card connected to your checking account. So
Yeah,
literally,
debit card.
It's literally a debit card and comes right out of your checking, but you get 5% off. David asks how close I think before I'm going full time. So I'm not making enough income here to go full time, but I'm going to go full time because I have some other ways of money coming in. This will just be extra money.
He's going to get all this YouTube money coming in. So
Yeah.
Nathan's out on the corner on the weekend in his hot pants.
Me and my whole 298 subscribers over the last year.
$4.
I don't know how that's working. Every other Lego stream has got 1,000 in 6 months, and I'm at 298. And then I've seen some other people that had YouTube channels that were making 1,000 a month. They posted that their pay got cut down to 400, and then YouTube took half of that and said they incorrectly charged people for ads or something, and they were getting $200 instead of $1,000.
Damn.
People are shutting off their channels now. So
I tell you what, YouTube got greedy on the advertising side, didn't they?
Yeah. So I don't know. It takes a lot of work to make videos every day. That's why this is nice. It's just one long video with a bunch of stuff. I think I have 1,500 more watch hours I need to get, which it's just a matter of time before I get that. But I'll probably hit that before I hit 1,000 subscribers, if I ever hit that. So you can all tell all your friends to come subscribe, and we can get super chat money in the chat.
Super chat. You only get the same 10 people or 20 people coming on each week. They're not going to keep giving us money.
Oh, they will. Hey, 306 Bricks, welcome. Daniel says, yeah, agreed when it's kids clicking on the ads that don't really materialize into income.
Yeah.
John says, F big tech. Yeah. Daniel says, you can make money on YouTube with sponsorships, affiliate links. Yeah, that's why this is sponsored by Brick Freedom, so I don't have to pay for the live stream. I had the Amazon affiliate links, but only one person clicked on them in a year, and then they kicked me off.
you have to do, what's that guy, Brick Foundation? He finds all these deals, makes a video, and he probably makes a killing from the affiliate links.
On where? On Amazon, the deals?
Yeah.
Oh, because everybody...
Or Rakuten.
Oh, yeah. The only thing is Amazon deals, though. They literally are for like 1 day, and that's it.
Yep.
Because I found, so I ordered, I don't know if I told you this, I ordered the 501st Battle Pack. They were on sale on Amazon for $23.99. So I ordered 3,
Yeah.
and then I logged into my other account, ordered 3 more. The only catch was it won't ship until between December and January. So we'll see.
That's why I didn't order. I saw the same thing.
Yeah,
I went to a local Meijer. I went to a local Meijers, and they have 13 of them, so I just bought them out.
Nice.
And I parted them into my store. Someone bought like one of them for, because I had it 2.5 times.
Mm-hmm.
So I think one of them for like $20, just one of the troopers.
Nice. Let's see here. The Golf Monster says, Brick Slayer, for Christmas, I am either asking for the Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, and New York skyline, or the Cantina. Which bundle should I ask for? I would go with the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, I'd go with the Statue of Liberty. That one's actually a pretty nice kit. I saw a couple of people putting it together on YouTube. And the only thing that's terrible about it is the tile they used for the face. But there's like an alternate face that somebody came up with. They did a YouTube video on it where they took parts and pieces off of the Statue of Liberty and redid the face, so it's actually got a 3-dimensional face, and it looked really good when it was done.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's a choice between two, right? It's you get the 3 things or the Cantina.
Oh.
I'd rather get the Cantina because
Really?
I'm a minifig guy.
those
Those 3
architecture stuff.
Yeah, and Star Wars holds well. Architecture has a lot of value too.
Yeah, you do it build it or part it out.
I think he's gonna build it. Secret Squirrel Brick says he has 1,000 subscribers. What's your YouTube channel called? I'm gonna go look at it. You should tell all your subscribers to come subscribe here for all the free stuff I give you.
You should be able to combine 2 or 3 channels and just add the users up together. It would be fine. I got like 600, 6 something.
I know you got 600 for your one video you posted like years ago.
I know, so I killed it. That one video is the only one I've ever made.
Oh, I spelled expansion wrong in my title. Whoops. I'll have to fix that.
I saw a comment by Bricks on the Dollar on the video where you guys discussed.
Oh, he got picked.
Yeah, he was like, "Stop crying." That's funny.
I wasn't crying about it at all. I was just kind of like trying to figure out what the hell they were doing, and it's like, I didn't even know about it.
So you know what I did? I went to all the stores in Pennsylvania where he lives, and then I opened them, and when all their terms say that they take between 0 and like 3 weeks to ship, I just unliked all those stores. And guess what? Now when I order, I'll get my parts right away rather than waiting forever. Because that's how you tell if they're overseas.
Well, I ordered from one of them, like I think 100 of these. These are where you have all the tools.
Yeah.
And there's a screwdriver in there that no one has except for me and a couple other people, and Comcore has one of them. And so I have probably 300 of these now, and I've been selling them at $250 each.
Dang. Yeah, those any bags that come like that with a bunch of stuff, if you part it out, it's like worth 10 times what you pay for it. Like
Some
even
things don't sell at all though, like the hidden side stuff.
Sell,
I don't think they sell.
All right, Secret Squirrel, I subscribe to you. Now my computer's slow.
April Man says you can have all the subscribers. I lose every day.
April Man, you got to tell them all to come check me out. Maybe they'll just switch on over here.
Keep giving away free shit. You'll get more people.
Oh man, Secret Squirrel, go check out his YouTube. He's got a bunch of Brickmania stuff and military stuff. You buy all those? That is crazy.
Yeah, Brickmania kits are nice, but damn, they're expensive.
He's got a whole bunch of them we built. Dang.
Do the Brickmania sets hold value? Do they increase in value over time, like the regular Lego sets?
I wouldn't see how they would.
no idea.
When you got the box and the instructions is the only difference between the bricks. But they're charging like 3 times retail on the price of the bricks.
Here, I'm going to share my screen so you can all go check out Secret Squirrel so he can recommend me to all his fans. So this is his YouTube channel. He's got a whole bunch of Brickmania things he builds. So make sure you
actually buy all the kits, or do they send them to you as like promo things?
I don't know.
Are they made from actual Lego pieces?
Yeah, they use real.
Like 98% actual Lego.
Oh,
They do have some brick arms pieces and stuff for certain things that we don't make.
Custom stickers too, right?
Yeah. I saw one thing where he said that they were switching over to a supplier for the treads because they couldn't get enough actual Lego treads to keep building all the tanks they were putting together. So they were switching over to another brand of treads or doing their own.
I think it's Brick Arms or something. They have a special tank tread from them.
Yeah.
Secret Squirrel says he buys all of them.
Damn, dude, that's an expensive collection. Congratulations. I was looking at buying a couple of kits, and I was like, I'm not spending $450 for like 400 parts.
Hey, do you live near me, Secret Squirrel, in the cities? Because Brickmania is in Minneapolis. I've been over there. It's like 2 minutes from my work. Otherwise, you have to have them all shipped to you. But... If you guys want anything today, send me your addresses so I can get these shipped out tomorrow. Unless you want me to ship them the next day or the next day, then take your time. Sean, yours is already posted. I bet you got an email. David says, have you played the game they made? I actually bought all the parts to make all the army tanks. I just haven't got around to making them so I could sell them on my Bricklink store.
Looks like a fun game.
He has them all shipped to him, so he doesn't live near me. Says they make their own tracks. So I don't know. All right. Well, we're almost at 3 hours, guys. Did everybody in the chat like having a bunch of people on here? It's a new thing I thought we'd kind of try. I mean, we can technically have up to 10 people on here. By that time, my computer would probably explode and start on fire. If everybody likes that, we can continue it, and whoever wants to join can just let me know, and I'll send them the link. You can join the show. Because I know it gets boring listening to me and James sometimes. Plus, other people bring in different topics and ideas and everything. So
yeah, I think that's the thing I like best about it, seeing everybody else's.
I mean, I was watching Brick Hive earlier, and they weren't really talking anything about Lego. They were talking about like who killed Indians and named Ohio. And I was like, what are we doing? All right, thank you, Daniel, for your input. So
we should just go straight politics. That'd be fun.
You can probably get a lot of views if you do.
Yeah,
that.
right. We all start screaming at each other. Everybody'd be on here watching, right?
Yep.
Woo! All the fun.
We'll wait till it gets closer to January and we'll decide who's president.
Yeah. We've already decided, didn't you see that? Obviously, you're not watching the news.
I don't know. They all said Trump conceded, but he never said anything, so they just made it up again.
He'll never concede.
So
He'll never admit loss.
I bet though, if Biden gets in there, Trump will probably like become a movie star, and he'll play the president where he just kills the new president. I mean, because technically he could, because he can do whatever he wants now.
Yeah, right.
So it would be funny. All right. Well,
Enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for having me on.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
good having you.
If anybody else wants to be on, hit me up on brick-layer.com. Hit up the contact and send me your info, and I'll email you.
Yeah, maybe
So-
next week Sean can come up, show up his messy space that he
Yeah,
says.
Sean, you clean your house yet?
Yeah, we're tired of waiting. You're just gonna have to like just push everything to a side. And the problem is he's got a whole house full of crap he's won from everywhere that he goes to. So it's like he's got piles and piles of shit that he's won. Got nowhere to put it.
He's still working on it, he said. All right. Well, hope everyone has a good day. Hope you have a good week. We'll see you next Sunday.
Yeah.
I'll get that Discord thing going this weekend.
Everybody next week. You'll have a great one. Until next
Bye.
time.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you, everybody.